Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. We have a saucy stream tonight, guys. The Bourbon Junkies are on, and the Scotch Junkies are on because we're drinking Scotch. I sent them a flight, and I'm really, really excited for them to try these, and hopefully we can find something they like. They're already well on their way in their Scotch journey, of course, but I just thought it'd be fun to have them try some new stuff. So I'm going to say hi to some people in chat, and then we'll bring them on in just a second. Tom Lawrence says, nice kilt. I wonder what malty things they'll pull out of their sporins, their little purses. Malty or salty. Hey, Steve A. Hey, Joey Yoshizumi. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Kevin Campbell, Lone Wanderer, all the regulars. IC86. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of new people because it's the Bourbon Junkies. Mark Slinger is in from Speyside. Hello. Julie Like, the legend, is in the chat. Pete Head Frank, how's it going? Oh, I put in what's over on how late we'll be. That was just a joke. Joe O'Sullivan, Dan and Sean know how to do one thing right. Have a live stream, start late. That's fine. With these 5 minutes. We weren't even 5 minutes late. They're professionals. Chad just jumped. Hold on. We got Brad Smith. John De La Cuisine. I don't know if I already said you or not. Jaime, not Jamie. Tony, Two Toes. The Linux Cat. Donnie is in. Hello. Whiskey Burger. Now I kind of want a burger. Hello. One Mo Cask is in. Hello. So many people in. We got, Johannes Fellner. That's what I'm going to go with. Somewhat European-friendly time. There we go. Okay, Bourbon Junkies, are you ready? Give me a little thumbs up if you're ready to rock and roll. Okay. Hey, guys.
Why, hello.
What's happening?
Oh, I'm just so excited, you guys. I've been, dreaming about this day.
That's ridiculous, number one. Number two, it is 100% our fault that this live stream started late.
Yeah.
Normally, I would address the rumors and say it wasn't. But it was. Oh.
You're good. It was actually a good thing that it was late because my headphones were plugged into my mic jack, which would have fucked everything up. So you're all good.
For some reason, for everybody in chat, so I already told Shayla, but one of our cameras, they both work in StreamYard, like OBS and all the software we use, but only one of them works with StreamYard, which is what you have to use on YouTube basically to collaborate with other people.
It thinks that something else is using it on the computer, so it won't let StreamYard access it. So we're just sitting there with a blank screen.
But
no worries. You look good now. Oh man, you guys are just having us. Oh yes, thanks for coming on. I was like, oh shoot, you guys are unwrapping them now. Hopefully it's not too much electrical tape.
I just cut the side of the box open and called it
things
good.
In yours?
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was weird because mine said, tell Sean that I can't stand him.
Oh, mine says, tell Dan to eat dicks? Is that what you meant to write? All right.
I can't even remember what I wrote on those.
Okay, so we haven't opened these, but the boxes were dry. So I did make an assumption that things didn't leak and we would have them for this.
That's awesome. I was nervous.
Whoa.
If you guys in chat here in Echo, let us know because it might be on our end.
How clear that one is.
Welcome to Scotch.
Yeah.
Yep. So
thank you for having us on.
Oh yeah, thank you guys for being on. Oh my gosh, it's so so insane.
I just threw. There's a trash can to Sean's left.
It's a solid 4 feet away.
And I just
Kobe'd it.
I Kobe'd it, but I kind of flour grilled it instead, where everything just went everywhere.
So what I would do is this.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do because I haven't had Scotch in
2 days.
When did we shoot that video?
Thursday.
3 days.
Okay.
I haven't had Scotch in 3 days, so I'm going to pour the least offensive Scotch on the planet.
Yeah.
To warm up the Scotch glands, and it's Glenmorangie. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to slaughter every name.
Nailed it.
That's fine.
Preparation. So Glenmorangie, a tale of cake is what I'm pouring right now.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta prep yourself before you wreck yourself. So
right, exactly.
We'll do that first.
I grabbed a Scotch malt bottle. This is the Dram of Falling Leaves. It's a 12-year Speyside.
That's a bad one to start with, Sean, because none of the stuff I sent you is as good as that.
You're a bad person. Sean's a bad person.
It's all good. It's all good.
I ran over. I just grabbed one. I said, "Yeah, that'll work."
Sean goes, "I found my favorite Scotch on the shelf."
No,
Yeah.
it's sitting next to it.
No worries. Yeah, you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, this one doesn't taste very good. This one doesn't taste very good."
That'll be fine.
It's all good. So my hope is that. Is it blind for you guys? Do you know what you're drinking? I think I wrote it down. Oh
I
shit.
have not.
Okay.
I haven't looked then.
There is
okay.
writing on the bottles, though.
Oh, okay. Then it's not blind. You're all good. Yeah, I didn't want it to be blind. I thought it'd just be fun to kind of like just drink them and enjoy them and let everybody know what we're drinking. And
You chasing your Scotch with a
No, I
Truly?
haven't tasted the Scotch yet. I'm drinking my Truly,
All right.
my blueberry acai Truly,
Nailed
because it's hot out and it's hot in here.
Mhm.
It's hot everywhere. Is it hot where you're at, Shayla?
it.
it's really, really hot. It's like 90 degrees and 90% humidity all the time.
Oh, nah, I'm all
Dan
set.
would die.
Pretty gross. Yeah, I
I'm-
have the AC on like very low right now. So
I'm not physically made for that weather.
nope. That's why we're moving. I thought, oh, this will be so nice. Like Mexico's just sunny all the time, and then I was like, nah, this is awful.
Actually, just hot all the time.
Are you guys talking about where you're moving to?
We're thinking about moving to Portugal. We're not sure
Oh.
yet, but yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like. Wait, hold on.
I thought they were going
Geographist. Portugal's right on the equator.
I don't know about. I don't
Is
know
that
if that's
true?
true.
Somebody fact check it.
Geography savant.
Yep.
I have no idea if that's true or not.
No.
Ecuador is on the equator.
Yep.
That's literally what I was thinking of.
Oh no, buddy.
Because that word means equator.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's pretty much like Washington,
Oh.
Oregon,
Oh,
across
wow.
the way. Across.
I
the
wasn't
way.
even close. All right.
Nope. That's
Well.
all good.
Come to find out, I need to brush up. My bad.
Steve A said not even
He
close.
said
Not even
literally
close.
in all caps.
Not even close. That's awesome.
All right.
Acai Truly, the Scotch drinker's constant companion. Yeah. there we go.
Exactly. Sugar Kitty gets it.
Yep.
Also, Truly's cost like 30 cents at Costco. So
my
that's
God.
Oh,
why
they're free.
they're
Wow.
literally, I got like a humongous case of them for like $12 or something like that. It was something insane.
That is sweet. Multi-mission Menno is in. Hello.
Hey, Dan,
Geography savant.
Linus
Yes.
gets it. Linus Cat gets it. I knew he would.
Yep. I'm surprised
Dan,
you're
do
not.
that
I was like
trash.
hoping you'd wear that shirt, but or that hoodie or whatever.
Oh my gosh, I would literally be dying.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
probably.
it's pretty warm in here.
It's
What's the temp?
so it's actually hotter in here than outside, I
I was
think.
gonna say, where's the
I think it's 80 in here.
give or take? It's about 82 out, I think.
About 423% humidity to be exact.
I don't know where our little thermostat went.
Portugal's in Africa, right? All right.
Portugal's in Africa.
Listen, I went out on a limb. Okay, I put myself out there, and now,
Unfortunately, I wish you didn't.
unfortunately, I was wrong for the first time this year. Okay,
It's all good.
so
This year?
Hmm.
all right, okay.
This year.
So I'm excited. While Sean and I's Scotch collection is expanding rapidly,
Yes.
Mhm.
it's expanding specifically as well. So it's almost all Isla.
Mhm.
So we haven't had this is stuff that we do Scotch Malt Whiskey Society videos and we work with them and that kind of stuff.
Highly recommend.
And Ben from Scotch Malt Whiskey Society is super cool and like very intelligent when it comes to Scotch.
Yes.
So usually what happens is like if we're going to shoot a video, then we have him give us the lowdown on like
Yeah.
if we're doing Highland, he'll give us lowdown on Highland. That video will come out today. We have a Highland video.
He just
coming out
doesn't want us
today.
to look
Oh, cool.
that dumb.
Yeah, he's like, listen, you guys have our label on the table.
Yes.
Try not to be completely.
We got it.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I was so excited when I saw you guys post your first SMWS thing. I was like, no way, that's so cool. So
We've
I'm
been
really excited.
we've been delightfully surprised every time I think we open those bottles. Just
Yeah.
fantastic.
Not every time, but more often than
More
not.
than not.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe one or two did not.
You know
mesh
what?
well with
I
us.
genuinely, I think
Yeah.
I'm getting pickier
Well, yeah,
with my age.
86. is
I've
when
been-
you're really rolling
I've
around.
been getting older, and I feel like all that's happening is I get more selective,
You're the crotchety old man.
and I taste more peanuts. That seems to be,
Yeah.
Well, I think you know what you like, right? That's
yeah.
Oh, you did.
you're just like, this is it.
I think the fun part about Scotch too, though, is like, and Sean says it in the video. I was just editing the video, that's why I remember this.
Yeah.
Sean at the beginning is like, they do anything. Like,
Right.
I was literally
Highland
going
does
to
everything.
put in a clip of Cartman saying, whatever, I do whatever I want. because Sean literally said they do whatever they want. And I'm like,
That's so funny.
yeah, there's seemingly less restrictions and rules based on how they age things, what they're aged in, the types of barrels used, where those barrels have been, and makes it for an interesting one.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I think that's really cool. And I'm hoping, I think bourbon is kind of getting that way too now. It seems like it's starting to they're getting into all these different cask maturations. And so I think rules and stuff like that will probably change over the next 5 or 10 years just because people want to try, new things. So yeah.
Some people do really well experimenting stuff, and then some people make some heinous shit.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I
some.
didn't know.
Right. Well, you have to figure out if it's heinous by doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the thing.
I didn't know you double taped all these because I took a single thing off every single one and went to open this and was like, wait, what?
I was so nervous that they were going to leak that I was like, nope, we're double doing it.
Right there. You see that little bowl? Right there.
I do.
Well, good thing you doubled
Nobody else can see that.
I know.
Useless.
Okay. So it
Hey,
would have leaked.
I'm sorry, Shayla. Somebody asked, I think it was Steve, asked what bottle of Scotch malt that was or something like that.
Okay.
This is 44.133. The dram of falling leaves.
There you go.
There you go.
It's a
you can look
Highland.
it up. Whatever
Nope, it's a
distillery
Speyside.
that is.
It's a space icon.
Damn it.
I don't even know why you tried to.
I'm not anymore.
Call that
I'm
one.
done. No, I've been wrong twice in about 14 minutes. I'm all set. So
Yeah.
I'm jinxing you.
no, I've just been on a tear of being wrong. I lost degrees and my whole life went downhill. I'm gonna
Oh
be
my
honest.
gosh. That was heartburn. That wasn't skill. That was heartburn.
Injury.
Don't.
See, you know
No,
what,
no,
Shayla?
no.
If you ever need a co-host and you live somewhere it's not super hot, let me know.
We can
Or
do
someplace that
virtual
can't travel.
co-hosts.
Yeah. Dan's not allowed to leave the United States, so
Allowed to?
no.
I've been trying for years.
Dan is the American whiskey savant, not the Scotch savant. Well, we'll see tonight. We will see.
We made a video once, and I literally looked at Sean. I said, "I'm done doing bourbon because I think I'm better at drinking Scotch."
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
'cause
you were doing good tasting notes. I think it was.
It was weird.
It was
yeah.
one of the. I think it was the Speyside video that we did for Scotch.
I
Malt.
was
you
nailing
were
tasting notes.
throwing some ones out
I
there.
wonder if it was just that day though, because the other day I drank something, went, "Damn, that's good," and then thought I didn't think shit else about it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you also said Dickel Bloodhound once, and it wasn't Dickel. So
First time ever.
Hi, May Not Jamie. Hey, Dan, do you have a special T-shirt for Grease tomorrow?
I don't, but I am working on something for Grease, but it's not going to be there in time, unfortunately.
Oh,
I was
dang
trying to
it.
get it.
is it
Trying
just
to-
a giant middle finger cake?
No,
Oh.
he will love it though. But I got it. I have it all set up, but I was trying to get it there before Friday because obviously the stream was supposed to be last night.
Mhm.
Yeah, right.
And it wasn't going to make it by I think we knew Tuesday or Wednesday it wasn't going to make it. I'm like, don't rush it. Then we'll just take our time with it. He'll get it after the thing's
Yeah.
over. Hopefully.
So,
he
do you have any predictions?
I have my prediction is Grease doesn't shut the hell up. You know what I mean? But
I mean, with that,
I bet money on that.
we do have a side bet, and Kyle is also a little bit more conserved than Grease is.
For sure, yeah.
Anyone you could insert anyone's name.
Literally
Okay,
anybody on
right?
earth.
If it were Kyle and Aaron,
Okay, yeah.
between the two of them, you're going to keep up with Grease.
Yeah.
When it's just Kyle and then it's Grease and it's Matt.
Fair.
Kyle and Matt probably aren't going to. I'd imagine Matt asks the questions and then eventually tells the answers.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I have a bet with Sean. Whoever wins the bet has to spin our wheel
No,
of
whoever
punishment.
loses-
Oh, that's right. I remember watching that.
I don't
Yeah,
want to.
yeah.
I'm not gonna win and then spin it. You're gonna lose and then spin it.
Touche. But
Uh-huh.
what's going to happen is Sean took Grease,
Yeah.
winning
For
by
7,
at least
6 and a half.
Oh,
6 and a half.
Whatever. Same.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And
Oh,
if we-
man.
If we tie, we both spin the wheel.
No, it can't. Matt doesn't do half points.
Don't care. What if we don't know this is a different round? Could be halfers.
Matt doesn't do half points.
If Matt does halvers,
I hope nothing more than Matt knows that Grease is going to win by 6 or 7, and then somehow docks or gives him a half a point
Think
to
about
make
that.
him tie, and then we both spin.
I didn't think about that. That could happen.
Bubble Bath Bourbon. Okay, so you guys know what they are. So I'm just gonna real quick do a little rundown of what they are, and then
Okay, I was just
if
gonna go-
mods want to just continue to put them in chat, that'd be cool. Okay, so the first one is Deanston 12, and then the second one is Bruichladdich the Classic Lottie.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
The third one is Glendronach 18-year Allardyce, which I don't have a bottle of. I just gave you guys the sample that I got. And then Glenmorangie 14-year Quinta Ruban.
Oh.
Can you say C again?
I haven't had any
Oh
of these
yeah,
yet.
it's Glendronach 18-year Allardyce. That's the.
You feel like we'd really mess up that?
It sounds like poltergeist to me.
Yeah, Allardyce, something.
It sounds like ghosts.
Yeah.
Is the guy? It was the guy's last name. The guy that like made the distillery. James Allardyce, and then Lechic 10. So we got a peated one in there for you guys, but it's from the Isle of Mull, so a little different. So
back it up. The Isle of
Mull.
The Isle of Mull, like Mull, like mulled wine.
Oh, mole.
Yeah.
I was thinking the animal.
MOLE.
The ones that live in the ground.
I hate them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw one running along the trail the other day out of the ground.
Club it.
No, I was like, that's kind of cute.
And then I live in my front yard. I'm like, oh, these things.
Oh, DC, just put the Patreon link for the BJs right there.
That's
so
good.
if you guys
through DC, how dare you? This is her stream.
Oh no, he put mine in earlier. It's fine.
Okay.
No, he does it all the time. No, but we got
We had the same thing?
I know. DC is the best. Also, DC, one of the greatest. There's actually a lot of very I almost
Inappropriate?
said entitled, and I don't mean that. What I mean is like they're good at things.
Yeah.
Elitist.
What?
I just going on your
I
stupid.
took fish oil today, and my brain shot. So,
Rough.
it's people who are good at things, like they're really good at Photoshop in the group. A lot of people are good at Photoshop in the group. DC is one of those.
Yes.
DC made
Dude, that
some.
thumbnail makes me laugh so hard.
good.
I hadn't
so
seen
good.
it, and you guys talked about it. The next day, I was like, I gotta look at this, and I was like, wow,
It's,
all right.
Okay, this is good. DC did like so much art for when we went against Grease and Will from the podcast
Yeah.
Oh my
on
gosh.
Matt's thing. And at one point, DC messaged me. He goes, "Hey man, I just want you to know, like, the stuff I'm about to send Grease is a joke." And I went, "DC,
Rip it.
you've been sending this shit to all of us.
Yeah.
I know that you're playing the middle here, and you win no matter what. Realistically,
Yeah. Okay, Whiskey Mountains just put in the order. Yep, you got it totally right.
Okay.
So, do you guys want to have a sip of A?
Yeah. Where is Deanston from?
It's a Highland.
Okay.
I would have guessed that. Yeah.
Oh, shut up, dude.
Dude,
We're
it-
not doing this the whole
It
time.
honestly reminds me
Sean,
of that one over there that we
you
just got.
saying we do these Friday videos.
Go
and
ahead.
Every time on the
Well,
Friday
let's guess
videos,
every time then.
on the Friday videos, every time I say this out loud, I know exactly what it is. I'm often wrong. Every time we do a whiskey war with Sean, he goes, "Would have guessed it was that." Every
Yeah.
time. Every time.
What do you guys have? It's
That's awesome.
a lot of honey, vanilla.
Okay.
It's like raw honey though.
So Sean's a Highland fan, by the way,
I am.
Shayla, and I think that Speyside and Isla is better. So
Okay, so we
Now-
actually have almost all. So it's a Highland, an Isla, another Highland, and then a island. So I don't have any space sides in this one.
I've never even heard of the island of Mull.
It's an island.
Clearly, but it
Duh.
is surrounded by water.
Yep.
I mean, that's the prerequisite of being an island.
Is it Scotch? Is that from Scotland?
Yeah. So this is it's technically, I guess you would technically call it a Highland. But the islands aren't their own category yet. But
Okay.
it's cool because it uses Isla peat. So it's got like it's from an island, but it uses Isla peat. So it's kind of it tastes more like an Isla, I think. But
So Sean's mad at me.
Did you just fucking ask her? Is that a Scotch?
Yeah, because
you never know. I may have thrown in an Irish.
Mull isn't from Scotland. It's not Scotch. Idiot.
Thank you for that,
Well, the reason I say this is because things like Cavalan
Kavalan.
exist,
Yeah.
and that's not Scotch.
Yeah.
It's not.
But you
Yeah,
and I
no
might
worries.
think it is. Genius me. I'm back. All right.
There's no dumb questions.
Yeah, Sean.
Only the ones
You
that
know-
you asked, Dan.
No, you never know. You never know. So
we
What-
knew. We
You know
all
what?
knew.
I would have literally, I swear
It's
to God.
literally the email is Scotch Flight.
I know,
That
but
is
I wish
the title of it.
I would pay Shayla $50 right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
If I could have DM'd her and been like, I'll give you $50 to say it's not Scotch.
it's
If I
not
knew that
Scotch.
this was gonna happen. All right, cool. I'll
Send me the
send
PayPal. No, I'm just kidding. Only dumb answers. Correct, because I'm the one giving the answers.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Is it?
And I don't really like Highlands
Oh,
usually.
yay.
That doesn't have like the
Gross
the
part.
earthy herbalness that I normally get out of a lot of Highlands.
Moss.
Not quite.
Forest floors. It doesn't have these things.
It does not.
And I like that.
Sweet.
Yeah, I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. And it's 46.3%. That's the ABV on it. And I think it's non-colored and non-chill filtered. Pretty sure. And I think it's almost exclusively ex-bourbon cask matured. So there's no sherry in here. It's just ex-bourbon.
That legitimately. Okay, so the first time I ever had a Highland was
that's good.
The Moor.
The Moor.
And Highland Park, and I didn't like either. It was like the normal Highland Parks.
That
just the 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Captain Crunch.
This?
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
I like that about it.
Oh yeah, definitely Captain Crunch. That's a good note.
Like it's nice and sweet. Like a little, like the tiniest amount of like sweetbread though.
Nah, it's a little more crunch berry.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You get those little fake berry pebbles in there.
Wrong.
Can we be honest though? Shayla, do you eat cereal ever?
So like Frosted Flakes and Cinnamon Toast Crunch are like the bomb.
Right.
I don't really eat it anymore, but like whenever I go up to the States, that's like I'm like, Mom, give me some Captain Crunch,
100%.
some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like, yeah.
Cereal's
why
the
do you
least
ask?
Well, because I was gonna ask.
No, I get those oatmeal squares ones.
You are so old, dude. I can't.
Yeah.
Sean, swear to God, 95-year-old man.
Yep.
There's grain and fiber all over.
Yeah, and I throw some blueberries in there.
Oh God.
Oh, it's good. Had some this morning.
The reason I ask is I was gonna ask everyone's opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Crunch, normal, OG.
This.
Captain Crunch berries,
Peanut butter.
Or peanut butter crunch.
Peanut butter every day of the week.
I think peanut butter or classic. I like the berry one, but the berries get like soggier than the like crunch parts, and I don't like soggy cereal. So
we talking oops all berries though?
What? No, that's some bullshit.
Oh,
It's
Fruity Pebbles blown up at that point.
The texture of those berries is shit.
Yeah,
they have to work on this.
Yeah, but if you eat Captain Crunch, it's already like taking the top layer of the roof of your mouth off. It doesn't matter.
That's true.
You're eating sandpaper. It's just gonna hurt. Boy, you're gonna enjoy it though. So you go peanut butter.
Okay, so
it's fantastic.
Peanut butter crunch, original, the classic or original.
Not one.
Oh boy, Dan's getting fired up. Original Captain Crunch.
Not again.
Just like Tuesday.
5 hours. Here we go.
So soggy cereal is not great, but those berries start too hard and then they never hit the perfection point.
There's no prime.
There is no prime, dude. But
soggy cereal is disgusting. Correct.
This whiskey is very okay. So coming from a bourbon world and for people who don't drink a lot of Scotch, this is very Scotch-y on the nose. Like there's this note that a lot of Space Sides and Highlands have that's like that malt note,
Sweet
right?
Malt
it's super malty, yeah.
And it is super, super malty on the nose. But I personally like how it tastes way more than I like how it smells.
Mm-hmm. I like both because I'm a weirdo, but yeah. Yeah, it's super sweet.
It is really sweet, and like there's like a tiny bit of like this little spice that just kind of like tingles around and dances a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like really nice. It's actually like almost refreshing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's carbonated. Like that's the feeling on my tongue right now. I just drank it truly, dude. I know. I know what carbonation's like. I just had it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I get like I don't get effervescence on this one necessarily. I get it on some Isla whiskeys, but I get a little bit of like a waxiness on this one.
Right.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
Sean gets do you get waxiness on Knob Creek?
Gosh, I don't know. I feel like I get more of a peanut note, but maybe I get waxiness. I'll have to try it.
There's a waxy note that exists on a lot of Knob Creek forming.
Oh,
I get the waxiness
waxy
that you're
peanuts.
talking about on this now.
Like a semi-melted crayon.
This has such a weird experience to it.
Yeah.
I like it. Not weird in a bad way, but different in a good way. Like
what was it, like 86 proof or something like that?
It's 46%. So what is that, 92 something?
92. Okay. It's a low proof. It's still what?
Damn near a math minor. And you're so bad at normal math, dude.
No, I couldn't remember the number that she said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought she said 43, not 46.
You said, what is it, 46? What's that, 84?
I'm going to stab you tonight. That's what happens.
He's going to get the knife out.
There's a nice little tingle. Just a nice little 90.
I like that. It's a different... You know how like when you drink really, really, really high proof stuff, the tingle just like doesn't come with like a flavor. Comes with more like you feel it and you're like, damn, that's hot.
Yeah.
This comes like the tingle stays, but all of the flavor exists there at the same exact time.
Yeah. And this one is like it's around $60. That's about what it's.
That's not bad at all.
So not too bad. Yeah.
And way better than Highland Park without a doubt. The normal Highland Park.
I'd agree.
Yeah, Highland Park. They do exclusively sherry cask matured, but it's like not good sherry. It's not like high quality sherry. It's like kind of crappy sherry. So
that's Costco sherry that they're aging that shit in.
It's super interesting that you say that. When we were at Starlight, we talked to Christian, who's one of the distillers at Starlight.
Yep.
And when we went out, we were in the Rick House with him. He was like telling us all this cool stuff and how he learned a bunch of stuff, and he knows so much about barrels and
cooperages,
aging and wood and all that stuff. So he was telling us about how they pick out their finishing barrels. And his story was like he had just the other day before we came there went and saw like a delivery of like 70 used wine barrels that were going to be bought by distilleries. Mm-hmm. And what did he say? He only marked like 8 of them.
I thought it was like 12.
He marked like, let's say sub 20 barrels.
Yeah, it
out
wasn't
of the
a lot.
70 out of the whole lot that they even wanted to use.
And he was just going through and he would pop the bung, give them a smell, and then rate them 1 to 5 right off the bat. Just give them a number, go on to the next one, and just like it was a very, very small window that he did it. And it was like just one, next one, marked them, and then wrote down why, like his number, and then in his mind he knows why he put that number.
He said if it's not a 5, they don't take it.
Yeah.
Wow, how cool is that?
I know that's
awesome.
I've never heard that before, and I never thought about how they pick the barrels that are being. Like a lot selected. Of now everybody's doing finishing, right?
Yeah.
Like Revival from Turkey was really good, and those were really old PX casts, I think, right? They were really old sherry casts, some form of
I'm
sherry.
not sure which ones,
But so he went, those were supposed to be hyper old barrels, but in my head, they just call somebody and go, hey, you got any like 20-year-old wine barrels laying around? Right. Like, sure. But Christian was like, no, he's like, and now Christian, it sounds like he might do that he's doing that for other people.
Yeah. People are paying him to pick out
to go and like smell. He said he shines his flashlight in them, he smells them, and then if they're not a 5, he won't take them home. It's so interesting.
That is so crazy. DC, speaking of cereal, do you pour the milk in the bowl first, then add the cereal, or pour what? No, I pour the cereal and then the milk, right?
Yeah,
of course. I was so offended by the first option. I almost threw this sample across the hut. DC, if you pour your milk first, you're a certified serial killer.
If you
get it? It wasn't even intentional.
You can do it with like Rice Krispies, something that gets soggy really fast. So what you do is you do milk, and then you throw your Rice Krispies on top, and then you throw down the Rice Krispies you want to eat, and then you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you actual problem with all of the things you just said.
Go ahead.
How do you know how much cereal or how much milk to pour in? You don't.
You fill up half the bowl. And then you just jump on that cereal, baby.
Dude, this is the reason that normal people go cereal first is because then they know how much milk to use.
Yeah.
The measuring.
Oh.
But I guess if you're just adding a little bit of Rice Krispies at a time, which like who eats Rice Krispies, honestly?
Right.
I like Rice Krispies.
Of course you do. That
Dude, everyone loves life. You're on an island on that one.
I like cinnamon.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You drink plain rice, buddy. You can't chew it because you take your dentures out, right? Throw it in the old. And then
You're older than me.
Not at heart.
Yeah. Just everything else.
Oh, Lord. Where's Destination Bourbon when you're having a serious cereal discussion?
What is that guy?
He's out on the links.
I think he's so busy right now.
He's probably golfing.
Yeah.
He's damn near a professional golfer, like time-wise.
This is nice.
I'm going to beat him in golf next time.
So are you guys still on Deanston?
Yeah. Do you want to move to B?
Oh, no, we're good. I mean, whatever you guys want to do, yeah.
I moved.
Oh, you moved?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for including everyone.
Okay.
I guess now I'll move to B.
I literally thought you poured it. I watched you take, a fight for your life with the tape on that one.
You too, apparently.
And then I thought we were on to B.
Okay, so B is Laddie.
Laddie, yep.
Laddie.
That's a good word.
Laddie.
That's the most Scottish word to me.
Laddie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's the nickname of the distillery.
That's such a good nick. That's a solid name.
Could you guys turn your noise gate up just a little bit? Because I keep hearing myself back in your guys'.
Here, let's do this. Hold on. We'll turn it down a little bit. Where's the mouse at?
On top.
I throw the mouse somewhere.
Well, Dan has to point his mic straight up like an a-hole.
Well, because my face is taller than yours. I'm not a child, so. All right. Tell us if it still happens.
Okay, I'm just gonna test. Oh no, it's good. It's good. Okay. And I thought it would be fun if you guys could maybe rank them, like just kind of while you're thinking about them. Also, guys, this is B, and we have a little Bourbon Junkies glass for B.
Oh, me too.
You can get them at bourbonjunk.com, guys.
This is like it's melted chocolate with toasted marshmallow.
Oh wow!
So the actual name of this distillery is Bruichladdich.
Bruichladdich. Yep.
Bruichladdich.
I've never had anything.
That's such a cool bottle.
Oh wait, that looks so much like the Port Charlotte stuff, kind of.
Yeah. So it's from the same distillery.
Oh, it's the people who make Octomore.
Yep. So yeah, this is their unpeated, and then Port Charlotte's medium peated. Octomore is the heavy peated. So
Port Charlotte at like a $60-ish range. The heavily peated ones are like, I think that's some of the best value and findable Isla. Like
seriously,
I take it back. I get chocolate with toasted cocoa nut.
Oh wow!
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I love Port Charlotte though. It's the bomb.
What's up?
I'm looking for the coconut.
It's there. You just keep smelling it.
I get saltine cracker.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
So there's like it's a little salty, like a tiny bit of salt on the nose, and I like that.
You get a little bit in the palate. It is much more like herbal. I don't think you'll like this one.
What island is this from?
Oh, this is Isla.
Okay.
Yep.
You're not gonna like this.
So this is an unpeated Isla?
Yeah, so it says that it's unpeated, but I still do get a tiny little bit, but it's only because it has contact with like the washbacks and the stills that also do Port Charlotte and stuff. So I feel like there's a little bit of it, but it's unpeated.
Yep,
you're so much smarter than us.
It's a little vegetal for me in the palate.
So I like that. One of the things that I get on a lot of peated whiskey is that brine and the salt and like that ocean aspect of it. But I've never had an unpeated Isla before, and so it's interesting to smell any of that on something that doesn't carry like the rest of the smoke and the peat profile.
Yeah, no, that was what I said on my review. It's like weird because you don't have the peat, but you have that like Isla character, that like brine and salt and that sort of thing.
Smell pork.
I can taste pork. That I was trying to say, like it's that weird. It's like it's the luau style. Like they're not. It's not over a fire. It's when they cook it in the earth with like hot rocks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So and by the way, guys, this is 50% ABV. And this is actually so it's made from 81 casks, and it's 79 are first fill ex bourbon casks, and 2 are first fill sherry. So it's almost exclusively ex bourbon. And this is from Jim McEwen. He was the master distiller back in 2015, but there's a new guy that's doing it named Adam Hannett, and his style is quite different. So this bottle is probably different than like a Lottie that you'd get today, just so you know.
Well, that's first for me right now.
Okay,
it's wild.
I actually really like it because I've never tasted a Scotch like that. Because all of like it's weird to remove the parts of it instead of add, right? So like bourbon. And it's like, you're like corn, rye, and barley, like almost all the time, constantly. And then oak barrel, like all the time, no matter what. And then after that, it's either not finished or it's finished, right? So with whiskey or bourbon specifically, you're adding something to the bourbon, and you've always had bourbon without the additive.
Okay.
Everybody's unfinished bourbon, realistically. So it's one of those things where with this, from this island, I've only had things that were peaty.
Yeah.
So to remove the peat is really interesting.
Yeah, you guys were saying that you had tried a bunch of Isla whiskeys, and so I thought it'd be interesting to give you something that's still from Isla but is kind of different. So
sure,
it's really good. I like that a lot.
It is really good.
That's one of my favorites. And also, if you guys like sherry, the Bunnahabhain 12-year is also an unpeated Isla, but it's way more on the sherry side. So
don't we have that?
No, the Bunnahabhain I bought was some. It's got like a special name on the bottom of it.
Oh,
okay. Peated.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some from there that are.
Oh,
peated.
yeah, it's right down there. I can see it.
It's got some weird name.
Yep.
Cameron Lochner, Shayla, what up, girl? What up, Cameron? Andrew Butler, hello. Unpeated Kalila is quite a revelation. Yeah, I guess they make that, which is just so bonkers. I bet it would be good.
I think I've had like 3 whiskeys from Kalila now, 2 of them being from Scotch malt barrels, and then one being the normal like Kalila 12 or whatever I think their normal one is.
Yep.
And I bought it because it said it was from Isla, and I'm like, cool, it looks just like Lagavulin. It's funny because it's owned by Diageo, and they obviously Lagavulin is too.
Yeah.
But I just call that koala for a long time.
Yeah, you did.
I was wrong.
I remember that. That was so awesome.
You went straight koala.
That's my bad.
I think they should make a little Scotch Malt Whiskey Society one with a koala on it.
That's a great idea. Like the barrel's the same cast number as Kalila.
That'd be
They'd have to do it off like the festival tags.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, Diageo owns so many. Yeah, it's friggin' bonkers. John de la Cuisine just sent in a €10 super chat. Loving this collaboration. Y'all are freaking cool. Yes, they are.
Cheers, man. To see euros.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but every once in a while somebody comes through with like a crazy one.
Canadian.
Like Australian.
We get Canadian.
No, Canadian's not that crazy, but we're literally an hour from Canada.
We've seen some Australian.
We've seen some Australian. That was the
We've
weird
not
one.
seen a lot of euros or like pounds or anything like that.
I think people in Europe would generally consider you and I idiots.
No.
50%.
Which is fair. So,
no.
Oh, you and I. You said 50% of us?
Yeah.
No.
I heard that isn't Kalila used in Johnny Walker as the smoky note?
Yeah, okay. So Kalila, there's this saying, like, thank God for Kalila, because it has such a high production that it goes into a lot of blends so that we get to see, like Lagavulin and all of these others as single malts. Mm-hmm. Whereas if Kalila wasn't in a ton of blends, we probably wouldn't see as much of those.
Right.
So
I'm a genius. Did you know that I knew that?
I actually am very shocked that you would know that.
You guys are balling hard on these Scotch facts right now. You guys are.
Well, the problem, one of us has to try to know things about whiskey, and it's clearly me. So.
Oh my God.
You Googled that fact like right before this last
No,
thing?
actually, the first time Ben and I ever talked about Isla, he told me that, and I never forgot because I thought it was so interesting that Johnny Walker had a product from Isla in it because I didn't obviously know that.
Yeah. Yeah, they have, they're owned by Diageo too, so they have a lot of, basically all their distilleries.
Who isn't? Yeah. Can we move on, Daniel?
Okay, I don't know.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
So what do you guys think of that one? You liked that one?
That one's first place for me.
That one's also first place for me right there. I like that one a lot. It's very interesting. I like the proof. I like the mouthfeel. I think it's exceptional.
Okay.
Daniel?
There's a spider. Hold on one sec. Oh.
What is Chad from Every Night? He always plays that show. Is it Bob's Burgers?
Holy shit.
The exceptional mouthfeel video.
Exceptional mouthfeel,
yes. That is dark. That looks like bourbon.
It does.
Okay, so this is the Glendronach 18-year Allardyce. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is all that I have of it.
Oh my gosh, you literally could have sent us one sample and
Oh, no worries. No, this is I don't know if you guys will like it, but I was just hoping you would like it, so.
So you know what's funny? And Eric Waite doesn't know this. Well, I'm sure he doesn't remember this, but I just saw him in chat, so I wanted to bring it up. So when we were nailed it, that was the first one that made it.
Yeah.
When we were at the Tribe event the first year and nobody knew our names, Eric probably hated us at that point.
Still does, but
fair.
Whatever.
We were at the Tribe event and Eric gave a limited edition pour. I don't know which Ardbeg it was because I wasn't in Scotch at all at the time. But he poured some limited edition Ardbeg for Scott from Scotch Chest Dummies. And I was over there and I had some of that whiskey and I have no idea what Ardbeg it was or what it. I know nothing about it. But I know that I drank peated Scotch at the Whiskey Tribe event, and I believe that was one of the first times I ever.
I didn't.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, thank you for that made-up story.
That wasn't made up. That's a true statement.
I think he was saying that he didn't hate you guys.
No. Liar.
Liar.
That's more shocking, actually.
Glendronach 18
Dude,
is
like,
Christmas in a glass.
What is that?
It's like a dark chocolate cherry cordial.
Oh, man. Good notes, guys.
Okay. I like that you include me. I appreciate that because Sean stole those notes from me. I wrote them down earlier. He read my paper that I have.
I did, actually. You guys can't see it. It's right up there.
What were your notes, though, real quick?
Good.
No, you said, I heard cherry cordial was before that.
Dark chocolate. Cherry cordial. It's like those Queen's Anne or whatever. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
You know how much I hate to be like a little, you know?
Yeah. Eric says, Dan, I didn't hate you. I just refused to give you a reach around.
Oh, that's fun. My bad.
And then watermelon rind.
Nope. I'm off on that one.
Do it.
It's a muskmelon.
Watermelon rind.
No, it's the muskmelon. It's the orange part.
Okay.
It's the juice.
But it's the rind.
Delicious part. No. It's the good part.
Okay.
So this is matured in 100% Oloroso sherry, just so you guys know.
It smells like a strawberry-covered cinnamon roll.
You guys are ridiculous with these notes.
I feel like you're just making shit up right now.
Sometimes you just add. The funny thing is with whiskey, might be the only place you're just allowed to put two foods together, and people go, maybe.
You just left field it? Maybe. Yeah.
No, I definitely get strawberries for sure. I just
get like a little bit of cinnamon, and then there's a little bit of malt there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, the camera's in front of us. You don't have to duck.
Sean's wife's here.
Yeah.
Hi.
You're good till right where my hand is. That's where it cuts off. So you guys are good.
They're just cutting through the hut. But she was doing a limbo.
Fantastic. It smells fantastic.
This goes number one for me now. That's fantastic.
You're just gonna put oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I was really hoping you'd like that.
I don't ever say.
She's like, I got none left. You guys better fucking like it.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Yeah. I gave it all for you guys.
No. I still have a little bit.
That's so good.
You know what it is? It's almost like toast. I'm saying full toast, not pre-burnt, just straight toast.
No stroke
with preserves,
with a jam.
Oh,
like
man.
strawberry,
a mixed berry, maybe.
It's got to be like strawberry cherry though. I don't get no like blueberry,
blackberry.
no black. No, nay.
No, if you mix blackberry with other fruits, it's sweeter.
Nay.
I'm a chef.
You're just fat. You're not a chef. You eat food. You don't make food.
You could try.
Yeah, this is actually my first sip of this, and it's really good. I like it.
It is really nice. Like, it's almost a little floral on the back end of it.
It is a little bit.
Getting out the nose.
The floral part?
Mm-hmm.
You call it cherry cordial, so no, you weren't. Is it grassy?
Slightly.
No, it's not. It's not grassy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I'm like not a huge fan of floral notes.
I'm with you.
So I like most of this, and then just a little bit of floral. I don't super duper like.
Makes it real good. Y'all are wrong. You're both wrong. Ooh, that's good.
It is really nice. I don't ever say the word smooth. That was Sean's word for a long time on our channel. Let it be known. Sean used to say smooth constantly. That's damn smooth. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it, but I'm saying it.
Why you got to be like this?
You said it for so long. People should go back and find how many times you said it, because it was a lot.
DC's on it. No, just kidding.
Right? I put that in second place.
Okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
The Lottie is for sure first.
Yeah, I think for me too. I really like that one as well, but the little floral note kind of like puts me off a little bit.
I'm pretty sure that's why I'm putting it in first.
I also don't think that the finish, I don't think like the complexity in the finish is there on this whiskey.
It's very oily. I think it coats well, and it just kind of rides off into like a little sweetness. But yeah, like I know what you're saying. There's not a lot going on at the end. You're
like a calm sunset. Not a lot of wind and no sharks. You know what I mean?
Why are there sharks?
Well, dude,
we live in Michigan.
If you get into an Octomore, that sunset there's sharks on the beach.
Yeah, and they're grilling pineapple.
Yeah, and they have legs and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so this one's 46%. So I went from 50 to 46. So probably shouldn't have done that, but I just thought it'd be kind of weird to go for a older sherried one and then back to a bourbon one. So
well, like that's also, I mean, it's only a 4% swing, so it's not like we went from like 130 to like 80.
I mean, we normally get blinds that people are like, here's 80 proof, and then here is hazmat. You're like, what the?
Here's Obtanium, and here is Basil Hayden's.
Oh. Okay, that has to have coloring in it.
Aiden, you aren't wrong, buddy. Aiden said you were wrong normally. He put it in chat, should have threw it on screen, just wanted you to, no.
This has to have coloring. Like how like rose colored that is.
Doesn't have to.
Bud.
It looks like bourbon again.
No, it doesn't.
You know
that looks like bourbon.
What's really pleasing about bourbon that isn't quite as pleasing about Scotch is the coloring of the whiskey.
Yeah, because you can actually like appreciate it.
Whoa.
Right. And the other thing is like, but I will say it makes it more exciting when you get dark whiskey, because when you do,
Sean doesn't like it.
I like Glenmorangie. That cake is fantastic.
A lot of people don't like this one, so I just thought I wanted to give you guys a try. So this is port cask finished, so it's 10 years in ex-bourbon and then 4 years in port pipes.
Okay.
So it's not colored, but it gets a lot of the color from the port pipes, and it does have a different flavor. So
it smells like a
I see the color.
Like maybe a tangerine or something that went bad. Like it's almost sour on the nose.
Let me smell yours.
Is it the glass?
Not really.
No, I think
Mine
this
smells
does
a little
have,
sour.
Oh, I kind of I know what I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Like if you open a Warhead, you know what I'm talking about? Like
it
smells really sweet. You know what's coming. That's what my nose is coming.
No, you know what? It's that powder.
Yeah.
It's literally the powder.
Yeah. So I was gonna put this one before the 18-year-old, but I didn't want to ruin the 18-year-old, so I was like, we'll do it after.
That's an orange Warhead.
Yeah, I get like kind of like red fruits, like maybe strawberries, and then kind of like an orange kind of cream thing a little bit.
I'm on board with the strawberry. So I almost would say like, I don't disagree with citrus, but there's like this weird tart aspect to it.
Yeah.
Maybe like a grapefruit or something like that.
Oh, yeah, good call.
I would say grapefruit on the palate because it comes through a little sour.
It's just a little tart. There's like this spritz of like when you get a tiny bit of lemon and you like a little bit of fish lip it.
It's like it's almost sour wood, but the sourness is really cut with like an acid from citrus.
Yeah.
Well, I like how it tastes more than how it smells.
I agree.
Me too. Yeah, it smells a little more sour. You get a little bit of that on the palate, but it kind of has other stuff going on that.
It's way sweeter on the palate than it is on the nose.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
So yeah, I bought this bottle because I had a sample of it and I thought people would like it. So I gave a bunch of samples away and almost nobody has liked it. So I'm like, it's fucking retired. I'm not doing this again.
Get out of here.
What's it called again?
Glenmorangie Bourbon.
Okay.
Yep.
I bought the Glenmorangie the sampler pack that they do.
Yeah.
It was like super cheap for like, I think they're 200 ml bottles, and I was like, "F it, I'll try them." And I had I think it's only
that 30. It's only like $30 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're 100 ml bottles. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Still, yeah, for that price, it was like I've got to try these. The black one I wasn't super fan of. The sherry finish one I liked a lot, and what was the other one? The one is the regular yellow label one.
Yeah, so the original is the 10-year, and then the La Santa is the 12-year. Bourbon is the 14-year, which is green, but I think it used to be the black label or like a dark label. And then there's a Nectar Dior. It's a Sauterne finish.
Oh, yep. Yeah. That's what they had. They had that at Opperman's for a while.
What's that?
Nectar Dior.
Is that the gold?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've heard that generally Glenmorangie is like hyper mass pleasing, not offensive for the most part. It's pretty sweet. The cake one that I saw that cake one, and I had heard somebody say that it was pretty good, so I bought it when I saw it. And the cake one's pretty good. It's super sweet, like really sweet. But
yeah, I haven't had the cake one, but it sounds really good. Like people say it's supposed to taste like pineapple upside down cake, and I'm like, how is that bad?
Right, exactly.
Okay, so if you guys were to rank so far, what do you think this one sits at?
I'm gonna try the Deanston again, which was this one.
Last.
I think same for me.
When you go to the Deanston though, the Deanston smells funky now.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it kind of does.
I think it's funky in a good way though.
No. I'm just saying. I think it's the contrast is causing this to be like way different.
Yeah.
I feel like the hyper sweetness of this one makes the Deanston like seem funky.
D, which was the Glenmorangie, makes the Deanston almost smell like sourdough bread.
It's not that bad.
It's so weird. It's not bad. I love sourdough bread.
No, yeah.
So
there
you get
is
the
like a
Lottie first?
funkiness to it for sure.
I still have B for B's 100%.
That's the Lottie,
me, which is the Lottie.
Yeah, I've got the Glendronach.
So far, I have the Glendronach 18 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
I think we have the same.
I'm trying to decide between the Deanston and Glenmorangie being third or fourth.
Oh, okay.
I put the Deanston just above it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more in my wheelhouse. Like classic Highland.
Yeah. I think I'm more intrigued by like how weird this Glenmorangie is.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But I am intrigued by the flavor of I like the Deanston.
Okay.
Right.
But, so for me, the Deanston is above because it's like, all right, if I go grab a Highland Scotch, like that's what I want. I'm looking for that, that flavor profile to the T.
Right.
Yeah, it is kind of fun to have a sample of the Quinta Bourbon just because it is a little bit weird, but yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna rinse one of these. I know.
I just rinsed my rocks. I was gonna do that.
So I was thinking, after putting you guys through this punishment, if you guys want to, we can have a bourbon and a little bit of a cigar for a tiny bit if you guys feel like it.
Oh, I mean, we can make that happen.
If you have to.
Oh, wow, that's peated.
The Deanston malt sticks out like crazy after that, Glenn. Dude, I just accidentally so I'm keeping my sample bottles in order of like how I'm ranking them, so I know which one it actually is. And then my glasses are all in disarray.
Of course.
I just drank what I thought was B.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, what I thought was A.
A's right
but
there.
I know, but it was actually B. It's so good.
Yeah.
That's the
Bruichladdich.
The Lottie.
It's so good.
Oh, and I forgot. I think the Lottie. I have like a little sheet that says how much all of them are because I'm gonna forget. It's about $60 too. So
okay,
and that's how much the Port Charlotte heavily peated is as well, and it's so good.
Dude, out of a rocks glass, just smell that.
Oh,
I mean, I threw it. I was like, well, that's peated.
That's the iodine.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, it smells. It's such in a good way. It's like it's that salted earth, where you're just like, ooh, I love that.
That's you guys have like the best tasting notes.
It's all lies, Shayla.
No.
Yeah. We Google those like the buzzwords.
Oh, can you imagine? Well, like what we do is we go to the manufacturer's website, we slightly tweak the wording.
Yep.
Thrasher just sent in a $5 super chat saying Junkies in the house. Thank you so much, Thrasher. And then the Glenmorangie Quinta Bourbon was 57. So they're all about the same. And then this one's this Lechic 10 is I think it's 65. Is this? Yeah, 65. So
I'm gonna wait until you taste it before I say what I want to say.
I smell soy sauce.
Okay. Little umami.
This damn near smells like sushi. Oh, it smells like edamame.
Yeah.
The beans with the soy sauce.
I'm going to wait till you take a drink. I'm glad that you know what the difference between edamame and umami is now.
No. I never even knew what umami was. Okay? I've eaten so much edamame that I just thought you said that and just went with it. I didn't know umami was a word. I knew edamame was a word, and they both have mommy in them, so I assume that's
fair. Yeah.
So Thrasher says, just let Dan know I'm in the shower watching. And then Winky, so
Well done. Good job.
You know what that means.
Have fun.
I think I said vegetal earlier, and I take it back. This is an entire garden.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. I swear to God, if I ate the dirt near the jalapenos in my wife's garden, we're borderline right now.
Yeah. We've only had one bottle like that.
This is from Mole.
Yep.
Right?
Oh,
this is the Mole Island one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it uses Isla peat, though, so it's probably pretty familiar to you guys.
Yeah, going in, yes, it does. And then all of a sudden, it flips a 180 hot on the flavor profile.
What? Do you know what peat? Did they like buy peat from somebody that makes like Ardbeg or Lefroy or Lagavulin or?
Port Ellen Maltings is where a lot of Isla whiskeys get their malted barley from.
Okay.
So I actually don't know 100% where they get it from, but I would assume maybe it's Port Ellen. I'm not sure. Somebody in chat, all the Scotch nerds, please comment in chat. Where do they get their malted barley?
Dude, it's like if you took a red bell pepper and then there was dirt on it and you just ate
it has that pepper note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not jalapeno. It's not spicy like that.
No, but
like the red pepper.
I said the dirt around the jalapeno
because it's sweet. Red or yellow, what orange, or something
green.
Like that. Yeah.
Wow,
no, green pepper.
No,
green pepper's not that sweet.
Oh wow. Okay, we're doing this. Okay.
You know that, right?
I know that you know jack shit about peppers. So I grow them on literally.
Do ya?
There's peppers out there.
Okay.
Get them right now.
So's my mom. We're good.
But you don't.
You don't grow them.
Your mom's.
The earth grows them. Check
I was
and
gonna
mate.
be so disrespectful for no reason.
Yep. I
rolled it in.
I felt that. It's sweeter than green pepper, though.
Orange, yellow, and red are sweeter than. Is that why they come in the bag together?
Yes.
At the local grocer?
Yes. It's one of those with a little bit of dirt on it.
If Peter Island,
and you like it.
So I think, and maybe I'm wrong. Shayla can tell me if I'm wrong. You can't. So how this generally works for me is Ardbeg and Lagavulin and Laphroaig and Bruichladdich, so Octomore or Port Charlotte, or even who's the Isla that doesn't peat? Bunnahabhain. Like they all have different peat styles. It feels like.
Yeah.
So I don't like any Laphroaig I've ever had. Like I have the Lord, I have the 10 cast strength. I've had like the 10, and I just. But compared to like an Ardbeg 10, I still pick Ardbeg 10.
The peat's different, is what you're
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so, but the thing I don't like about the Laphroaig, I relate to the peat, and maybe it's not the peat. Maybe it's the whiskey.
Okay.
But I've always related to that flavor that's inflicted by the peat.
Yeah.
Whereas like Octomore's that like barbecue-y, like smoky,
everything,
meaty, literal meat food, you know? And I think that's why I like the Bruichladdich so much, is you get a lot of those flavors without the smoke and the peat.
Yeah. But I think, so I actually like Laphroaig. So I like Ardbeg. I pretty much like every single Isla that they've had, but except for Bowmore 12, that stuff sucks. But
that's how I started.
I think it's just the type of production, you know, like the way that Bruichladdich smokes their barley. Like they have it, I think it's like super, super smoked over, like really slow and low. And then I think it's the production in terms of like cut points and stuff. If you take a wider cut, you're going to get like heavier phenolic notes. And if you take a lighter cut, you'll get lighter phenolic. So even if they're using the same peat, they'll have a different.
So much smarter than us.
You should just make whiskey.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't have as good of a palate as this guy right here. Guys, if you don't know, ADHD whiskey just dropped a Nulu freaking pick.
True.
Like a G. So, and I think there's still a few left. So if you guys want to join his Patreon, just go join his Patreon and get a Nulu barrel pick and have a happy life.
Do it now.
Okay.
She's talking about cuts and phenolic notes, and like it hurts my soul.
You just should make whiskey. I don't know why you're not making whiskey.
I'm not good enough at it. I can't even blend properly.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but it's a learning thing, and you have a lot of the knowledge, which is like here's the thing: the people we've talked to about cuts, hearts, heads, oak,
we're distillers.
We're Christian Blake from Starlight.
Yep.
I wish that sometime you got to come here and go to you would love Starlight.
Oh, 100%. You can nerd out with them really hard and they love it.
Christian were so cool and are so knowledgeable, but they aren't the kind of people who you talk. Listen, they know a slight amount more than I do. Just a little, right? Just a tiny bit.
All right, good night, guys.
And so when we're talking to them, they clearly, I'm sure they know more than us, and they didn't come across like assholes, right?
Yeah.
Right,
which is exactly what you want from somebody who knows a lot.
Yeah, but they have to deal with people like you every day. So
insanely intelligent.
They feel
That's fair.
They've got imposter syndrome because they have Dans around them.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because a lot of the heads and the all of that stuff, the things they know help them make cool and weird and different projects, right?
Yeah.
So
no, that's so cool. I've heard good things about them, and I'm excited to. I go up there to the States every 4 months or so.
Okay.
So I want to do a Michigan trip and a Kentucky trip and like actually kind of go check stuff out. I think it'd be cool.
Let us know.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be sweet.
We can go to Valentine, I'm sure, whenever at that point.
We can make some happen.
Awesome.
That tastes very vegetal.
Thank you.
Extremely.
Yes.
You're welcome.
What does that taste like?
Like a roasted red pepper.
It's so weird, though.
It kind of reminds me a little bit. I don't know if you guys have had Glenmorangie. Like, obviously it's peated, but Glenmorangie has like a little bit of that kind of herbally, grassy kind of thing in this. But then, yeah, obviously it just is peated. But it kind of reminds me of that a little bit.
I haven't had that.
Oh, okay.
You know what? How do you feel about Compass Box stuff?
So I actually just did a Compass Box like blind flight. So I put it up against 3 single malts that are similar. And I liked them. Like the Peat Monster was pretty good, but that's because I like Lafroig and it has some Lafroig in it. The Spice Tree was okay and the Spaniard was okay, but I preferred the single malts that I put it up against. But they were pretty good. Excuse me.
So have you had the Peat Monster? Is it I think it's called Arcania? Oh
no, just the regular one.
I swear to God that the Arcania is like soul healing.
Is that one up there?
What?
Did you get that?
Yeah, I bought it one time when I saw it. That's Rogue's Banquet or something like that.
Oh, okay.
That's not peated. The Peat Monster Arcania, they blend Peat Monster into a new blend.
Oh.
So they take their huge blend and then they throw it in and then they throw a ton of other stuff around it. It's all I don't know if it's all peated, but mostly all peated.
Oh, that's cool. I've heard about it, but I've never tried it.
If you ever see it, it's so worth retail. It's insane.
Okay, cool.
I went and bought a second one at the same store after I opened it.
Oh,
I put it in the bunker. So.
What a lush.
Dang.
It was like, I got it for like $99.99.
Okay.
It's not terrible. For what it is, I swear to God, I drank it. And in my soul, I felt like bonds being made. It was weird.
So what do you guys think? If you had to rank them, what do you think your rank would be?
I'm done.
Okay.
Well,
shocker! Sean's done before Dan.
Yeah. Right.
How do I cheat? It's my own personal reference.
I swear to God, Sean told me he drank these like a week ago and already ranked them. So.
That's fine. It wasn't a blind or anything.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. I also had to get off the second piece of tape, not knowing he was there. But other than that,
right.
I
think mine was pretty easy actually. You're going off memory on one of these.
I don't know which one was my least favorite. That's my problem right now.
I've got my least favorite.
Which one was it? Really? Man,
yeah.
You're wrong on that, huh? Oh, you don't have it in order. I'm like, that was your least favorite?
No.
Oh, I thought that said B. I'm dumb. Nah,
it says E.
Sean is known as a quick finisher. Whiskey Burger's right. All right, go ahead with your order, buddy.
So least favorite for me was
Wife's here. She can confirm for us.
D.
Sorry, go ahead.
Was D?
That was
Glenmorangie. The Quinta Rubon. Okay.
Wrong.
Yeah.
I figured. Same for me.
Wrong it is. Oh, Shayla's right. You're wrong.
Okay. And then after that was the Deanston.
Oh, okay.
With that fourth.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
And then I put E, which was the I'm not even try.
So it's Lechik.
Whoa.
What was it?
Lechik.
Legic.
Lechik. Yeah.
Legic.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that.
I knew that one.
It looks like Ledag. It looks like Ledag, but
is
it's
what
Lechik.
I would say. Yep. It's definitely Ledag.
Ledag.
And then I had the Lottie.
Okay.
And then I'm putting the Glendronach 18 first.
Okay, cool.
I really like that.
Huh.
That's awesome. I'm so glad you did.
Which one did you put first? What letter?
C.
Idiot, dude. Okay, Shayla, you do your order.
Okay, I think we might have the same order, but
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
you're not an idiot, but Sean.
Oh no, not the same as Sean's. Right. I think we might have the same order, but
yeah, he will after he copies yours. That's fine.
So I think I am just in love with Bruichladdich. I just think they have the coolest like history and story, and their stuff tastes really good. So Bruichladdich is my first, and then I think maybe Oh man, I did like the Glendronach, but I think maybe the Lechic. Oh no, I like the Deanston too. Shit. Okay, so Bruichladdich, Deanston, Lechic, Glendronach, Glenmorangie.
Okay, say that one more time, but slower. Not that I didn't follow it.
Sorry, I'm all the adrenaline right now. Okay. So Bruichladdich.
Yep.
Deanston. No, and then I think I'll do Glendronach, Lechic, and then Glenmorangie.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
All right.
This is interesting.
It depends on the day, but
that's fair. I completely agree with that.
Oh, okay.
Hell, Sean and I put Blanton's first in a blind once, like
twice.
After talking shit about it for
Dude, I got a bottle of Blanton's and I was gonna do like a blind whiskey blind, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna look like an idiot if I put that first.
That's what happened.
Okay, so what's your order, Dan?
Okay, so my order is last place is Deanston.
Okay.
Really?
Dead last.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
Tastes like malt.
You liked it at first, but on the way back, no.
No, but here's the thing. There's a last place whether you like them all or not, right?
For sure.
So Sean and I run this from time to time, and it's like those unfortunate flights where you're like, I actually enjoy all of these.
Yeah.
But now I got to pick something out of one of them that upsets me a little more than anything.
I call it the BTAC complex. The complex, like even if you have 4 Yorkshire stags in front of you, something has to come last. You know.
So
you can like everything. Something still has to come forward.
I went back and retasted the Glenmorangie after the Peat Monster.
Yeah.
It's not Peat Monster, but the Peat.
Yep.
Mull.
The old.
It smells like port or wine now.
Right. Yeah.
But
wow, it really does.
Digress.
See, 4th place, the peated mull from Glendronach.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
Lechic.
Damn it! They put the letters in the wrong places.
Oh, I know. It doesn't make any sense.
Because the G should be in the middle of the word, but it's just at the end.
And there should damn near be a K on the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like L-E chick, like a chick.
Right.
Legit.
I literally looked at it and I almost went Ledag, and I went. She said not. She did not say Ledag.
Oh so man! First time I saw it, I was like, 100%. That's Ledag.
Right. I'm sure Aquavit made a video on it. So
how to pronounce this? Yep.
We could all learn. 3rd place, Glenmorangie QR.
Okay.
3rd place.
Go ahead.
You put that dead last.
I did.
And now here's the thing: when you go back and forth, that gets hyper sweet, dark fruit, more porty.
Yeah.
Rather than sour, right? The sour aspect after, especially a peated, goes
still
away.
In the palate.
I just drank it. I really did.
That's dead to me.
Oh, jeez, oh, please. My nostrils are too. B, second place. Sure. I put Glendronach 18.
Okay.
Which was our
my first place.
First place wasn't even remotely close.
Lottie.
Was Lottie.
Yeah.
So this is Julie Like's favorite, if she had a favorite. I mean, the flight that she had anyway. So yeah.
It wasn't. So I went back, drank that because I did leave some in the bottles. I went back and drank that. I drank the Glenmorangie again, and then I drank the peated again and smelt the Deanston. That Bruichladdich isn't even for me remotely close to the rest of the flights. Like it's A, and then it's first, and then the rest of them are like significantly farther down.
No, that Glendronach 18 is great.
It's really good.
It is pretty
nowhere
good.
Near.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you're telling me right now this Bruichladdich unpeated Isla.
It's waxy.
It's so good.
I put a second, so I'm just gonna take the knees off it. It's shit.
So, and what's crazy is that the Glendronach Allardyce is like 140 or something like that.
Ew.
So it's like double. It's double the price. So if you like the Bruichladdich, you can save some money and just get that.
I'm the bougie one this time.
Yep.
Wait, did you have you ever had what's that is it Black Arts?
Yeah.
Never had it. No.
So
not a lot of people have it. It was like $300.
No, buddy, it's $500 retail.
Yeah, I thought it was $300 retail.
No, that's a great deal though. That'd be a good deal.
I thought
at $300 it'd be a buy because retail's fine.
Oh God.
We had a sample one time.
Austin Hubbard sent us a sample a long time ago.
Oh wow.
I don't think we appreciate it.
Spilled in shipping.
Yeah.
No, it's spilled in shipping.
We've had a Black Arts though. Someone else sent us a black arts that we've drank. I promise you. I 100% promise you someone sent us a black art that we got to try.
This is, you know what's weird? Have you ever had Whistle Pig's Boss Hog series? Any of them?
I haven't had the Boss Hogs. I've just had the regular stuff.
So it's interesting because Boss Hogs are around the same retail as Black Arts, right?
Oh, that's
right.
Oh my God, that just hurt to think about.
Well, listen, there are a whole hell of a lot of bottles that are around $500 retail that people don't like. That people don't get frustrated about.
Yeah.
So the Boss Hogs are around $500. The Samurai Scientist, which was one of the recent ones, was fan-freaking-tastic. We didn't have a bottle, but I did try it with somebody. It was really good. I've
still not more than $500.
Everyone literally says there's like $500 is too much for a bottle of whiskey till you ask people about Black Art, and it's the only $500 bottle of whiskey I've ever heard anybody say is delicious.
Yeah,
it's worth it. Yeah, people rave about it, so it's got to be good.
Because we talked about it on a live stream that we had a Black Art that spilled, and someone was like, "Hey, I will send you some." We had it on a live stream.
Oh, okay.
I promise you.
I think Austin offered to send more. I said that don't.
Yeah, I promise you, someone sent us some. We've had it. You had the vapors for a while.
No, I gave our Black Heart sample to Opperman. I actually remember what I did with it now. We've never had it. I gave it to Ops because he would appreciate it. You and me weren't Scotch guys. That's why he sent it. Yep. I've handed it to him myself.
Crazy.
I can text him and ask him.
So there's
Opperman lie.
There's this place in, I think it's called Wishaw. And it's this huge, so it's a restaurant. It's called the Artisan or the Artist or the Artisan or something like that. And it has the largest Bruichladdich collection like ever.
Okay.
So you can go there and just get like a pour of like this crazy like 1980 whatever or like Black Art or whatever you want.
That's crazy.
Okay, we should pour bourbon now because you guys made it through.
Oh, I just poured more of the Glendronach 18.
Oh, okay. Well, that works.
Twitter.
Dude, go after yourself. I was gonna tell you.
You go ahead.
This reminds me of Dovetail. All of a sudden,
you know what's funny is no matter what now, I can literally see the color difference in the port finish one. That you sent us.
Yeah, I thought it was literally.
Sean literally handed to me. It looks like rosé that's like a little tinted dark. Like
it reminds me of Dovetail now.
That's so weird.
Like that, the sugary, like dark fruit on it.
Yeah. Man, it smells really good.
It does.
I don't know, man. It doesn't follow through for me. I feel is why I put it last.
No, I agree.
Like the nose, it feels so full. Like there's so much going on, and then like I get in the palate, and I'm like, where are we at? What's happening?
What are we doing?
I'm drinking the Glenlivet 14-year cognac finish. I really like it. Nice. I don't think I have that one. Do I? Oh, yeah, I do. I got a little sample of it. Okay, guys. So I am not a cigar savant at all. And I need your help pairing a cigar and a bourbon, if you don't mind.
What do you
have?
Give us like 3 or 4 cigar options.
Okay, so
you had all Cubans and crazy shit.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, they only sell Cubans down here.
Of course they do, yeah.
Okay, so I have an Olivia, see, and I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong. What?
Sean doesn't sound right either. It's not your fault.
Oh, my God. Dan went years calling Olivia.
Okay, listen, we clearly work with Alec Bradley.
Yes.
Right? We talk to Alec constantly. I swear to God, we got on the phone once and Alex said Sean is the worst at pronouncing cigar names I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, you'll risk it for the biscuit, and
he grew up in the industry, so you know.
So there are
tables have turned, guys. Okay,
Yeah.
Oliva.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's you can't see it because my camera's shitty.
What letter is it?
It's a G series. It's like a little tiny little.
Do you see the screen I'm looking at?
I know it's not a Milano because I'm not an idiot.
It's a G series, I guess.
That is a V.
Clearly not. Okay, so that's a good cigar.
Fantastic.
Okay, so there's that one, and then I have this little Cohiba, little cute baby one.
Cubans, you're gonna probably want to go like coffee / like 80 to 90
proof.
5 proof.
Surrounded by Scott. So.
Okay. And then I have a bunch of bourbon up here.
Team Maker's Mark.
I can see Michter's now that I look at it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got some bourbon down here. I got Russell's, Blanton's. Okay, and then I have Romeo and Juliet.
That's a good. They make really good cigars.
And then
especially their real Cubans are really good.
This adorable little, I think it's called a Fonseca. This little tiny baby cigar.
What is it called? What's the name of it?
It's called a Fonseca.
I don't think I know that one.
It's like, I don't know.
Is the whole thing wrapped in paper?
Yeah. I guess that's like a trademark, or not a trademark, but like they do that with a lot of theirs, I guess. I don't know. And then I have them on a Cristo, just like a regular one.
Super chill.
Yeah, I bet
I
it's
go
a real
coffee
one
on
too.
that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so pick one and then pick a bourbon.
You could do like an Oliva.
Okay.
G would be what we would know. No, she's got a G.
That's what I
got
said.
A G.
G.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said G.
So I thought it was a V2.
I know. I literally, you messed me up. You're so dumb. So V, nope. G, I did it again. You leave a G with like, what's like a solid 90 to 100 proofer you have? Like a sweeter bourbon, like an Eagle Rare or
90.
I don't have Eagle Rare. I'm out of Eagle Rare.
Do you have 1792 small batch?
I don't have any 1792.
What do you have that's like 5 to 8 year range and in that proof range?
Yeah.
I have a Russell's 10 year. I don't know.
Do you do that with the Romeo and Juliet?
Do you like Russell's 10 a lot?
Not like super. I like the other stuff more.
I want you to smoke the Romeo with the Russell's 10 though.
Okay, I will.
Russell's 10 isn't good whiskey. You don't like Russell's 10.
I think it gets better
That's
though.
the white label.
No, wait. No, she got the red label.
I know, buddy, but the 10 is the white label.
Do you have the red label?
I have this guy, which is the higher proof one, and then I have the regular like white and red that's like 90 proof.
We don't like the high. We don't like the white label, which is the 10.
I was thinking,
Sean gets
the single barrel.
Sean
I always
gets it confused because the good ones aren't age shaded. So
I forget that exists.
Gotcha.
But the
and
Romeo
then I have
with that
Elijah.
would be great.
Okay. I have Wilderness Trail, Elijah Craig, Blanton's.
Elijah Craig might be good with that Oliva.
Buffalo Trace. Okay.
Probably.
That Elijah Craig with that Oliva might be fantastic.
Is the barrel proof? Is that okay?
Safe bet on that.
Bland's is 100% going to be good. Try the Elijah Craig first, though.
Yeah.
The barrel proof, is that okay?
Whoa, wait, do you have a non-barrel proof?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, I have the regular. one.
You know what?
You're about to explode.
Are you willing to compare both? Because I'm intrigued.
Okay, sure.
In Oliva, the G is, so Oliva uses like a single letter to classify where in their line their cigars are.
G's are full.
So the V's are like the top of their line where they produce like limited stuff kind of. But their Connecticut's one of my favorite Connecticut's, and it's O, I think, or whatever. It's their lowest tier letter.
Oh, okay.
So the G's are really good, but I don't know if it would hold up to barrel proof whiskey. That's why I'm interested.
Now, what are you smoking?
What
are you drinking?
I'm going to continue smoking that Caldwell. I started about 2 hours ago.
Okay. What? How do you live your life?
I was editing.
Okay, I get that then.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait, how do I live my life? You were on a golf course, Chief. What were you smoking?
Nothing.
What?
I was just drinking.
Get it together.
Well, I had 3 beers.
You literally don't golf.
I had to come here and do this.
So you can't smoke a cigar?
I mean, every now and then that kind of F's up the palate.
Oh my gosh. Hey, buddy. Nobody thought you had a good one before this stream, right? So let's not pretend like this was going to...
Aren't you down like 4 points right now on Fridays?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm so like stoked, guys. This is like first freaking cigar with the Bourbon Junkies. I feel like a dope mofo right now.
Well, do you have ventilation in there for that?
Oh no. No, so this is my whiskey room. So it just smells like cigars for like 3 days.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay.
It's great. Oh, I should have done that over my ashtray. It's all good.
So, a little bit earlier today, Sean, I think I bought a 5-pack of these and I went and checked and there were literally one left. So I'm assuming Sean stole these. But I bought these a little while back from Smokin', and it's a Caldwell. This is Trouble. And it was a limited Caldwell just put out recently. And I was editing a little while ago, like before the stream. And I was like, I'll smoke a cigar while I edit.
There you go.
And then I stopped editing and went and helped Ricky with the kids and was a parent for a little while. And so now this was put out, so I'll relight this because it's already cut and lit and
There you go.
whatnot.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
You're a single cutter over there?
Nope.
You serious?
Oh, that tastes really good.
Okay, so now I'm intrigued because I wish I hadn't leave a G because I would have just lit that up. The Oliva makes they do such a good job. Like, it's crazy. You can pretty much buy an Oliva and it's going to be a pretty damn good cigar. Like,
yeah, you got good odds of liking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you may not like it, but you might not like cigars either. So, if you like that Oliva G and you ever see an Oliva V,
I almost bought one. Almost brought one.
The Oliva V Milanios are like some of the best good cigars that don't cost a shit ton of money.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they had it was a Cuban like shop. So it had almost all Cubans, but it did have quite a few of these. So I think they may have the V series.
I know they make like Milanio Maduros, so that's the wrapper leaf is what it's referencing with the Maduro part. And the Maduros are the best ones, but the normal Milanios are fantastic too. So. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna try it with regular Elijah Craig first, and we'll see how it goes.
I'm so intrigued by this because I've never tried this. The V's, the Oliva V's, the Milanios stand up to any whiskey you can throw at it, like period. Okay. But it is a darker wrapper than the G. So
yeah, I picked a bunch of like light stuff just because like I'm a baby. I've had a Alec Bradley Blind Faith though, and that was like the bomb. So.
Oh my gosh!
I mean that's big boy leagues right there.
Blind Faiths are so good.
That's barrel proof whiskey though.
But the nice thing is you can still drink like a round of Eagle Rare and still enjoy it though. Like it's a nice all arounder. The Blind Face, even though it doesn't really exist anymore, the Blind Face with the old MGP like 12, 10 or 11 to 14 year stuff.
That shit that no one gets, yeah.
Right. But people used to have it, so people might still have bottles. That's one of my favorite pairings of all time.
Jason Busey, hashtag BDC, hashtag Team Sean, hashtag I'm not even going to say it. Thanks for the $5, Jason.
How dare you, Busey?
Cigar when you started?
Busey's so short, dude. It's crazy.
I literally just lit that.
Almost the same size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Barn Door.
Hey, did you steal a bunch of these of mine, you thief?
No.
Look at Sean on record saying no. There you go.
Yeah, no.
Get a hold
There's
of my
an Olivia.
lawyer.
Oh wait, shoot! I keep saying it wrong.
There's a lawyer?
Fuck, what is it?
Two.
Oh, how do you say it again, guys?
Oliva.
Okay.
I don't think there's a second eye.
The Barn Door put, I think, one too many eyes in the word.
Okay, that's what fucked me up. I'm gonna say that's what it's his fault.
Yeah. We got them Olivia's forever. Come find out they're Oliva.
This sounds like an Italian person saying Oliver.
I think we actually got told because Oliva rep sent us a bunch of cigars and was like, "Hey, by the way, this is how you pronounce the name." We're like, "That makes sense." We tried.
So, do you guys have like a little Jeremy Sears contraption thing for like? Do you have a filter in your room?
So there's a rabbit air on the wall that's like an air purifier thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then above us, there's a ventilation thing that it needs to be upgraded slightly.
Yeah. So we have a 6-inch inline vent that runs outside. So I put some baffling on it so it's not super loud. But that runs to actually pull out the smoke for us with the rabbit air also.
Oh, that's nice.
I think how big is that thing above us?
6.
So we can go to what, like a 10?
They sell 12.
So we can go to a 12. We can double it, have less noise, more airflow.
Mm-hmm. We should have bought an 8-inch.
Why aren't we doing that?
Because I thought 6-inch would have been fine.
No. Why aren't we doing that now though?
Oh.
We throw a 12 in there.
I'd have to do a bunch of work.
Heaven forbid.
You ain't getting up in there.
I don't fit, buddy. You know.
Yeah.
That. You guys should see the attic. It's very Sean-esque.
Okay, so I just tried it with the barrel proof.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like the barrel proof a lot, so maybe that's why. But I think it tastes pretty good. I think it maybe overpowers it just a smidge, though. Like,
sure.
I think you need a little bit. Like the 94, I think is good, but the ECBP just tastes yummy.
Better, right? Fair. I'm drinking Davenport bourbon whiskey, which is like a Michigan thing. Yeah. And kind of new Michigan thing, but it's just barrel proof, and I think it's 5-year MGP.
Oh, nice.
And it's 116.5 proof. There's something, and maybe you have one. Wilderness Trail might actually work. It'd be interesting, but there's something that happens when you smoke a cigar with younger whiskey.
It overruns that youngness. It
gets rid of the youthful note.
It's just not there.
It gets rid of some of the graininess, and what it does is it actually like seems to unpack some of the things that are behind the graininess might cover up. So a lot of times when we smoke, like that Davenport's is 5-year, like the Peerless bourbons are really young. They're like 4 years or whatever. Those are really good with cigars generally. Often young whiskey is pretty damn good with a cigar.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, Jeffrey Wack was actually talking about that. He said, he was like, you should do a stream where you have like a lineup of younger whiskeys and then you're just smoking a cigar and just kind of see like, oh, is this so much better? Or, like how it affects it.
Yeah. It often what it seems to do for me, especially with the MGP stuff, is it turns like that graininess into like an apple note instead.
Oh, okay.
It's like sugary and sweet, but you still have like the apple skin where it's a little dry from that. But
I was reading that Maker's Mark 101 with a Prensado
or rare breed.
I'd go rare breed.
Maker's Mark 101. So,
or would you recommend something else other than those two? If there's
Prensado, you picked one of the greatest cigars for whiskey because it goes with damn near every whiskey on the planet.
Yep. But I think rare breed has a little bit more going on.
Part of the problem is we aren't big fans of Maker's 101.
No.
So it's hard to recommend it because there's a nuttiness in Maker's 101 that neither of us really enjoy.
But at that youth, like I don't know if it's youth or just nuttiness, might get knocked off by. It wouldn't be I think you'd need a fuller cigar to knock off that.
They said also have one Wild Turkey 101 rye and Jack Daniel's single barrel with the Prensado would be
probably
black
great.
Label single barrel. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go that route.
Cool. Good to know.
Guys with cigars gets wild.
It's super hit or miss.
He's in the Netherlands, so he might not have access to certain things. So that might be why. But
yeah, that single barrel might be great with that Prensado.
Okay.
Prensados, so
it's one of the tightest pack AB40 I've ever read, or Project 40 I've ever read.
One of the weird things about like the whole how this all started with Alec was I said on a live stream that I don't like black markets from Alec Bradley.
Yeah.
And Alec watched that stream like in the middle of the night one night.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, motherfucker.
And emailed, and it was so funny because Alec emailed us and was like, hey, thanks for talking about AB cigars, blah, blah, blah. And then it was so funny because it's the middle of the night, so I'm not checking an email. Another email comes through from Alec, and he goes, I just saw that you said you hated the black market. And then he was like, maybe I can send you, I think we have stuff you will like. You guys mind if I send you some stuff to try? So he sent us some stuff to try, and it was like Prensados, Gatekeepers, like Blind Faith.
The Corona.
Lancero, Coils.
We've had those.
Wow. What are you thinking?
Gatekeeper.
Nope.
Tempest Natural.
Oh, Tempest
Naturals. Yeah, Tempest Natural and the Corona. That's
what we found is with the Tempest Naturals, the Prensados, the Lancero Coils, they all go well with so many things.
Yeah.
Like that it's nice because there's less pressure on this idea that you need to pair something perfectly well, right? And that Oliva that you have is another one of those cigars that does that really well, where it can go with a bunch of stuff and you don't have to we've definitely had cigars and pair it with a whiskey and be like, that's actually bad.
Yeah.
Like it's gross.
Yeah.
So Dan more so than me.
I try some wild shit sometimes.
Yeah, he does.
It's nice to have something that you can Sean, that. What Sean just picked up was the Project 40 Maduro, which is the same idea. You can grab something and not worry about it. Be like, I have a proof range that this usually fits in, and most stuff in that proof range is going to be good with it, which is great. Fantastic.
I know this is a little lower proof, but it has full flavor. I know it's going to stand up to this cigar.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about Scotch.
I think that's cool. This is I wonder. I've never. I don't know why, but I've never had a Scotch with a cigar. I've only ever had bourbon, so
sure.
I don't know how that would be.
Peated Scotch with cigars is really, really rough.
It gets wild.
It's so difficult because
the salty, briny aspect just fights cigar smoke.
I think the peat overruns it.
Yeah,
because you're getting smokiness from the whiskey, but when you find that peat cigar pairing though, it's like damn, it's crazy.
Yeah, But you would have to have, because I only have like light wrapper stuff, so you would have to have like a heavy wrapper, right, for that? Or
there's some like wild, like Alec Bradley's Connecticut's really crazy, like not normal. Tatuaje's Connecticut is really crazy.
Yeah.
But generally, it's like it feels like it's a safer bet that if it's a darker wrapper, it will go with a higher proof, or it will go with a peated whiskey, or like something more aggressive, basically.
So do you have like a favorite peated whiskey and cigar pairing? Do you have a?
I don't think I do.
No.
I can't remember the one I tried like 2 months ago, and
you liked it.
Yeah, you know what's really, really good, and it kind of makes sense, but the Dalmore Cigar Malt Reserve.
Yeah.
Okay.
That whiskey with like a darker wrapper cigar, especially like a Maduro wrapper,
if you didn't leave it,
is absolutely insane.
Or Habano.
Okay.
It's that Dalmore Cigar Malt. Even though I know people don't like Dalmore because of the coloring of like the caramel coloring and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
The cigar malt with a cigar, and I know it says cigar in the name, so it's obvious. But how good it is not obvious.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay. I'm down to I haven't bought a Dalmore just because I know people are like, fuck that. So I just am like, I just won't review one for a while. But maybe I should. If I ever see one of those, I'll get one of those. Hoyt Hemphill, any thoughts on Blanton's single barrel and cigars? Or did you discuss that? No, I don't think we have yet. What do you guys think? You guys know way more, obviously.
Sorry, what was that?
You know way more about whiskey than us.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing.
No.
Any thoughts on Blanton's single barrel and cigar? So Blanton's, there are Blanton cigars. So I don't know if Hemphill's talking about the cigars.
Yeah.
Blanton, I would bet so much money that the cigar that you're smoking, Shayla, right now would go fantastic with Blanton. Like Blanton's would be such a safe bet because it's nice, it's easy drinking, it's low proof, it's sweet as shit. Like,
let's give it a go.
I feel like you could do most of Mash Bill 2 with most like non-crazy cigars.
I think
you guys know so much more about bourbon than I do. I was like, I didn't even know this was Mash Bill 2. So, you know.
I mean, I got a 50-50 chance. I get it wrong a lot.
I actually used to get them confused all the time. So
all the time.
I never know.
Didn't know just because you thought it was the other one.
I have to Google it all the time. Whenever I'm doing a review, I'm like, what is this?
Well, it's usually like mid-video. I'm like, that's Mash Bill. Dan's like, nope, 2.
Well, the problem with Buffalo Trace stuff is Mash Bill 2 is literally like 3 to 5% difference in rye.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So it's very, very close to one another. And I don't think they've ever actually like said what they were exactly. So I don't think.
Hi, Sam. She said, this is Sam. I'm drunk at a bar. Just want to say hi. Love you all.
Hey, Sam. Love you. Hope you're feeling better. I think you are.
Bobby still oh no. Is Bobby still a pirate?
Why is Bobby a pirate?
He hasn't got his I think he has cataracts, right? Or something, and he needs a surgery.
Yeah, he's been a pirate forever.
He's not old enough to have cataracts.
I don't
know. It was kind of surprising. They were like, why can't I see? Oh wow. Gosh, I haven't had Blantons in a long time. Okay, let's see.
I think Elmer is the best Mash Bill 2 of the cigar because Elmer's the only Mash Bill 2 that has any youth notes at all.
Terrible notes. Yeah, it's your
favorite. The cigar is fantastic.
Oh yeah, it is really good. That is good.
All of that, the Buffalo Trace Mash Bill, so like Rock Hill, Elmer, Blanton's, Hancock's, they're all so easy.
Yeah.
Because they're just good. I mean, they are good whiskey. Whether you think it's worth what it is or not, it's different. But it is good whiskey either way. So
yeah. No, I actually really like that with this. It tastes really good. I think I like it more than the Elijah Craig in terms of the pairing. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what are you smoking, Dan?
Caldwell.
It's a Caldwell. This is Trouble. And some of the cigars that I love are Caldwell does like, so Robert Caldwell is a brand of cigars, and then Caldwell is hugely known for doing collaborations with other brands. So like a ton of Caldwells that come out have been like either made by blended by somebody else or rolled at a different factory, or they use somebody else's tobacco. And then Caldwell's involved, but the Caldwell collaborations are so good often.
They do well in that.
Is that where it says like Caldwell X and then something else? Or is that something?
Sometimes it does. Some of them, This one doesn't actually say on it.
The All Out Kings is one that we both swooned over for a while.
Yeah, the Caldwell just puts out their collaboration cigars are really good, but I just buy them when I see them online. I don't see them in stores, and they come out online, and then it is what it is. But
yeah.
Somebody mentioned that the Cigar Malt Reserve is really expensive, and it is, which is the downside.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But
I haven't even looked at how much it is, but
I think
it's got to be a couple hundred or something. Maybe.
Ooh, I thought it was 150.
Between 200 and 300, somewhere in that range.
Chew.
It is really expensive. What I think. So here's the weird thing. Here's a comparison on the bourbon
super
side.
light and sweet.
It's really like berry sweet.
Yeah.
Like jelly, like jam. But the comparison on the other side of things is the Joseph Magnus cigar malt, right? So on the bourbon side, so Joseph Magnus makes the cigar blend or cigar malt or whatever. Cigar blend.
I think it's cigar blend. Yeah.
Cigar blend. They make
I had a sample of that. It's really good.
It's so good, but it's so high proof and it's hot.
Yeah.
Whereas the Dalmore cigar malt isn't super high proof and it's not really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like pretty low. I think it's like 43 maybe or something.
It is. It's something like that.
Yeah. It's that low? Oh, I thought it was mid-90s.
It's super low.
Oh, maybe not.
Woo!
Yeah, everybody let us know. What's the proof on that, guys?
Yeah,
you got a bottle somewhere around here.
I can see it from here. It's hiding behind the Bruichladdich. But that's
so far away.
It's the thing is the Joseph is also like 175 retail or something crazy. So they're both like the really good cigar blend whiskeys or whatever you want to call it. Both of them are expensive. If you're into cigars, those are two cigars that elevate certain cigars, and certain cigars really elevate the whiskeys to have like this wild ass experience.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. Actually, so I have some samples of cigar blends. So now I'm like
40.
One of these days.
44.
Right.
So what would you pair out of everything that I have? What would you pair with like the Joseph Magnus cigar blend if you could?
We got to get you different cigars for the cigar blend.
Okay.
You know what? The Blind Faith that you mentioned earlier, would pair incredibly well with the cigar blend.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I get those when I'm up in the States because there's a cigar shop nearby. My mom's.
If you're gonna be back in the States, let us know because we'll send you a bunch of different.
We can
cigars.
hand deliver you some stuff.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay.
For sure.
Awesome. My mom holds all my stuff for me, so
right, perfect. Groovy. Yeah, let us know because we'll throw some stuff in there.
Oh, so Dalmore is it's only 40% ABV for being $200 or $300. That's crazy.
No,
I see 40 and 44.
Oh, 44. Yeah. Okay, so maybe Hugh or they were talking about something else.
Normal Dalmore is 40, which is probably what they were talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So normal Dalmore is one of those Highlands that I bought because the bottle's freaking sweet.
The Stag.
And it's got the stag on the front. And he got the horns out, dude.
Yep.
Oh, that is a sexy ass bottle. Come to find out, it's red because they put caramel coloring in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, it just doesn't bother. As long as if I open it and it's shit, it bothers me.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know that what upsets people is the fact that now you are allowed to trick people.
Yep.
This could be 2-year Scotch
that they're making look like
and
12.
It looks like it's been in a barrel for 12 years.
3-year Scotch, but yeah.
3-year Scotch, like I said, Sean. So anyways, but honestly, I don't like the normal Dalmore. Whatever, it's fine. I'd rather buy a Lagavulin 8-year whatever whatever that shit is. But the Dalmore cigar blend, if you're gonna go like special occasions, Scotch, and you are a cigar smoker, it's worth a try. Like if you can go to a cigar bar and they have it, it's worth a shot.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But
it's wild. It's so sweet. And I feel like it's so oily, and that's why it goes very well with cigars.
I love it.
Like it just coats your mouth, and then you have some cigar in there, and like those just made in there, and you're like, all right, I'm good. It's great.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I bet I could get a pour of it somewhere. I'm sure.
Wherever we send the cigars, there's some over there. We can send you some.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sugar Kitty said that it used to be 40, but now it's 44.
Okay.
It's fantastic at 44.
So Shayla, did you say that Highland is it still your favorite region?
I think, man, I don't know. Highland or Isla, I don't know.
Okay.
I have a hard time. It depends on my mood. Like sometimes I'm in the mood for an Isla, and sometimes I'm in the mood for a Highland. I think I like Highland more than I like Speyside. But honestly, a lot of the island whiskeys, there's this one from the La Crenza distillery, which is Aaron is what they call it.
Yeah.
And those are really, really good. So
I've never heard anybody say anything bad about. I've never seen one of those in person. I've never heard anybody say anything bad about the Aaron stuff.
So
yeah,
do you go?
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was just saying, like, do you go towards like typical Highland type stuff? Do you like stuff that's a little bit more earthy, like herbal stuff like that? Or do you like the finished stuff that's like nice and sweet?
I like the kind of like classic stuff. I thought originally like, oh yeah, I love finished stuff. But the more that I'm drinking just kind of like classic, like refill bourbon or first fill bourbon, just kind of simple stuff, like clean. I really like that. That's kind of my jam. But I do like some sherry stuff, like that Bunnahabhain 12, that's sherry. I enjoy that. So it just kind of depends on my mood. But I think I'm leaning more towards the ex-bourbon cask and just kind of like clean flavors. Yeah. So, yeah. What about you guys? Do you have... I know you like Highland, but what do you
I like Highland a lot. I like finished stuff a lot more often. Like, I like the sweeter notes. I think they balance out the earthy notes a lot for me, especially like when you get into those maltier flavors. I think that's one of the things that people get in the Scotch, and it's like such that big flavor note. You're like, what is that? And like, it's very malty. Yeah. So I feel like the finished stuff kind of like takes that edge off a little bit.
Yeah.
I found I just like that a lot.
Yeah. Julie was talking about that. I didn't give her any peated whiskeys on the flight I sent her because I was like, I don't want to like scare her away. And it was like, I had already sent it to her and she was like, hey, I like Ardbeg. And I was like, what?
What? Yeah.
But it's cool because she said that it hides those malt flavors. So she's getting like, like with an Octomore, you're getting like barbecue flavors. It's like, how do you not like that? And you're not getting malt, you're maybe not missing that corn sweetness.
That's why Highland's king.
Right.
Highland does everything. Highland has straight.
Highland's not king because they do everything.
They've got peated. They've got finished. You can get a little bit of everything.
They're pretty good at everything.
Yeah.
It's like an SUV, right?
Yep.
Isla, race car, right? Fuck you up.
F1 car.
Fuck you up every time. And in a great way. You're going to walk away and be like, oh, I can't believe I had that experience today. Highland's going to give you like that's pretty cool. It's a good day.
You get a Ferrari around a racetrack. You're still happy.
No, it's not a Ferrari.
It's
Lamborghini's SUV around a racetrack.
Urus.
Right, Urus. So
you still enjoyed it though.
But it's weird because before I really thought Speyside were just kind of meh.
Yeah.
And then we got some really cool Speysides and they were fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah, I think especially with your guys' experience with the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, like a lot of the times I think the Speysides, like the general Speysides that people can get that aren't cask strength and all of this stuff, they're pretty good. But I think if you actually had the opportunity to experience something like that, it would be like, oh my God,
Right. Yeah, what's up, Dano? How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Dan.
There's a box from Dan and Julie right down there. Hey, it arrived. Thank you. Safely. So thank you guys. Yeah, it's very weird. That's one of the things that, like, when we started getting into the Scotch malt whiskey stuff, one of the things that, because we already had I went on like a Scotch buying tangent for a little bit, right? And so bought a bunch of Glenfiddich. I bought some different, like a Cavalon and some of that kind of stuff, like a normal Lagavulin, normal Kalila. But then it was so different because we've had Scotch Malt Whiskey Society stuff from those distilleries now, right? So now we've had those same distilleries, but they're single barrels and they're barrel proof and they're not chill filtered. And so basically it's what those distilleries made without tampering with it for the most part.
Right.
And some of them have been absolutely incredible. Like a handful of them have been.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to try them when nobody messes with them or whatever word you want to use. But.
Yeah. No, I think that's really cool. I haven't had any Scotch Malt Whiskey Society stuff yet. And I'm kind of afraid to because I'm like, once I have that, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to buy regular core range bottlings that are 43% and like,
right.
All of that. I don't know. Danelle, I gave Julie L. Nika coffee last night at a Japanese restaurant, and she liked it a lot.
Ooh, that's just good. That is sweet.
They stopped making it, and it's delicious. So,
I've only had the Nika. What is it? Nika straight from the barrel or something like that. I haven't had the coffee.
I like the straight from the barrel a lot.
Yeah,
me too. Yeah, it's good.
The Harmony, I like the Harmony. The bottle's like gorgeous on the Harmony.
Yeah.
Looks like a chandelier.
I see that at Costco every time I go, and I'm like, dang it.
I know.
I need to get one.
But the coffee, I've had one. There's a coffee grain and a coffee malt Nika.
Mm-hmm.
And
no, I think you're thinking the same thing.
Nope, I'm not. I promise. Different color labels on them.
Really?
I think one's a pink label and one's a yellow label or something. I don't remember though, but
there's a coffee grain and a coffee malt Nika. They're separate products.
They're both named after the coffee.
They stopped making both of them.
Really?
Separate bottles, everything.
What did Opperman buy us that one time?
That's the thing. Opperman, our buddy Opperman, loves those. And he bought us one of them one time at a bar, and I'm like, it's going to be disgusting. And it was fantastic.
Yeah, we had it like early. We were going.
Yeah, it was like 10 in the morning.
Yeah, I think it was 11. Let's church it up a little bit. We were waiting for a whiskey raffle. So he was like, you guys need to try this. And we weren't super big into Irish or, I was more into Irish.
That's Japanese.
I know. Or Scotch or anything like that. Like we really were bourbon like centric at that point in time. He was like, try it. Had it. We're like, oh, this is great.
Yeah,
and he was like,
really good.
Here's what it is. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Really good.
Yeah, so I wonder, I didn't even think about that till you said it, Sean, but it says it's Nika coffee, but then if it's a malt, it's not made with the continuous still. So that's kind of interesting that they have a Nika coffee malt and then a Nika coffee continuous.
We're so much smarter than
one time, run that last sentence past me.
Oh, okay, wait. Oh, I thought that's what you were saying earlier.
You got we need like the book of dummies.
I need smaller words.
The Bourbon for Dummies or whatever.
Okay, so the coffee still, you guys know that's the continuous still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I can't tell if you guys are fucking with me or not.
Definitely didn't know that. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So the coffee still, the continuous still that like makes all of our bourbon was invented by an Irishman named Aeneas Coffey. So the Nika coffee, like I think that's what it's named after is the coffee still.
Interesting.
Yeah. So if you have a Nika coffee malt though, a malt whiskey. Oh, maybe theirs is because it's not Scotch, but if it's Scotch, it can't. If it's malt, it can't be made with a continuous still. So I thought it was kind of interesting. But maybe in Japan it can. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, you ever learn something you feel like you were supposed to know before you learned it?
Yeah, where's that?
All the time.
Today that has happened now.
All the time. So it's kind of funny, actually. The Aeneas Coffee guy. I don't know if you guys know this, but. He made the continuous still, and he was like to his Irishmen, he was like, "Hey guys, I made this super cool thing. We can efficiently make whiskey." And they're like, "Fuck yourself." So he went over to Scotland, and he was like, "Hey guys, do you want to pay me for this?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And now Scotch is what it is, and Irish is what it is.
That's amazing. I hope that guy was so rich.
You grab bourbon, and you just forget what the color is like on that. You just grab bourbon.
It's a very big difference. I mean, that's what I was drinking was that barrel proof, but that's only 5 years.
Really grabs you by the haunches.
Yeah, now that you guys have had Scotch all day. Dan L, Whiskey Central is your patron thing at 5 or just whenever? So yeah, we probably should get off at like before the 2-hour mark, somewhere around there. And then I'm gonna get food and go to the bathroom, and then we'll do the Patreon hangout afterwards. So yes, Dan. It's probably in less than 15 minutes ish. 15 to 20.
Relax, Dan.
Why don't you hold your horses?
Yeah, Dan? You know what? Hey, take your time. Gosh,
they're going out to dinner.
Saturday,
he's so demanding. It's crazy.
They're going out to dinner after, so they can only hang out for a little bit.
He's sitting by his pool right now. 10 out of 10.
No, he said they. Oh, never mind. That last night they went to dinner.
Mm-hmm. He's sitting by the pool right now.
Might be in the pool.
Probably.
Damn, that's nice, dude. I like that.
It's a million degrees in Florida. I just assume.
Dan says, sorry, 5 where I am. Yes. Yeah. It should be, in about 20 minutes. Más o menos. Yeah.
Okay. Gene.
Wait, what was that last little bit?
What?
Did you hear what she said?
What?
Más o menos?
Oh, yeah.
Spanish.
Sorry.
Yep.
That means just a minute.
It means more or less.
Damn
more
it.
or less.
I was so close. Wait, do you speak fluent Spanish?
I'm not fluent for sure, but I can pretty much talk to anybody about most stuff. But then sometimes there's like if you're on the phone with somebody and they want to be mean, they'll just speak way faster than they know that you can comprehend. And every once in a while, I'm like, dude, I can't fucking understand what you're saying. But most of the time, I can understand what everybody's saying. But then me trying to kind of like say what I'm thinking is a little bit more difficult. But I can pretty much like, if you put Spanish TV up or like an interview or something, I can understand what they're saying without subtitles. But if I'm trying to like say something, it's not good. So I'm trying to learn Portuguese right now because we're thinking about moving to Portugal. Portuguese is way fucking harder.
Real quick, everybody in chat, earmuffs. Where's Portugal at?
So it's on the Iberian Peninsula. Do you know where Spain is? Or like France?
Hey, listen.
No, he doesn't.
Shayla, I appreciate so much that you said it's on whatever peninsula you just said it was on.
Hey,
I unfortunately don't know where that's at.
Okay, so like so say you're like in Washington or Oregon, and then you just go across the ocean.
Europe.
As soon as the first country you hit is Portugal.
Damn, that's it. Can I tell you why it throws me off? So she's
in South America. She's talking about going to Europe.
So here's the thing. I know that you're in South America now. The problem for me in this, I don't want any judgment on this, okay?
I want max.
I want no judgment from chat when I say this out loud because I'm being vulnerable. Portugal sounds like a country that would be located in the Southern American continent.
That's fair.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
Only because Spain conquered a fuck ton of the world.
Oh, that's fair.
To begin. And Portugal is where they really kicked her off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. So Portuguese people were like super great at colonizing. And then they had like an earthquake and a tsunami in like the 1700s. And because of that, they couldn't go back to recolonize their areas. And so Spain was like, I'm just going to take over all of South America. So they only have Brazil and maybe a couple others. And they have like,
how do you know history too? You know everything.
Are you a teacher?
You know everything. Wait, what is your job? Why do you know everything?
I just freaking edit videos. That's all I do.
You know everything. As far as I'm concerned, Shayla's the smartest person I've ever met.
Is Portuguese like Tagalog or something like that?
What did you just say?
Tagalog?
I think it's Tagalog or something. I don't even fucking know, honestly. It feels like a mix of like French and Spanish. That's kind of what it feels like. Okay. But I don't even know. Apparently Galician, which is like the North Spanish dialect, apparently they sound really similar. So if you speak Galician, I guess you can kind of understand Portuguese and vice versa, but I don't even know where it came from. It must have come from Galicia, I guess.
Okay, so I think the last G is silent. I thought it was Tagalog. Yes, Tagalog is what it looks like, but I think it's Tagalog.
Yeah, I have no idea. Wow. See, guys, I'm not that smart.
Isn't it crazy that you said she was in South America and she's in Central America, you idiot?
I didn't want to correct you.
You should have.
I was like, it's fine.
Is that not part of South America?
No, it's the middle. It's the central.
Did you know that?
So it's like, I think when you go past the Panama Canal, it's south, and above Panama Canal is central.
I'll give you guys 5 minutes.
What's up? Oh,
sorry, Sean wasn't talking to you.
Oh, okay.
As my wife.
Okay, we're still in Colorado, and Jason's Busey. The whiskey's getting to me, guys. And Jason Busey's comment is truth. Okay, let me pull it up. Thank you for the $25.
Yeah, Busey said Team Dan, and Dan's the best. He said something like that.
I severely
no, he said that.
Leave Dan alone. Okay.
See, there you go. Dan leave Dan shook alone is what that meant. Podcast said.
Well, people are now saying Tagalog is Filipino.
Greece said. Or
I didn't know where it was. I knew. Okay, Philippines. Gotcha. Thanks.
My bad.
Podcast. What's up, Greece? What's up, Pooh Bear? Rosetta Stone Junkies.
DR?
That's not smart.
DR?
That means we're unintelligible. Big word. What's up, dude? How about now?
Oh, see, guys, I don't even fucking know what I'm talking about. See, I thought Mexico was in North America. I thought it was like
there's
Central
too many.
America, but
let's just call it the left or the right side of the world.
America. Yeah.
Let's do that. And then we got the south part too, because Antarctica is down there.
Oh, it's Greece.
Tagalog.
Greece said Googled Rosetta.
Yeah. Okay.
Shayla, what are your thoughts before we?
Yeah.
Are they going on tonight?
No, tomorrow. Shayla, what are your thoughts on tomorrow's competition?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm going Greece. First off, I mean, Greece cheated, so we can't even like say that he's
Shayla?
actually the winner. Dan's the winner
Say
basically
less.
by default.
Shayla?
But
I knew there was a reason that we were about to become best friends, and that was it.
But Grease, I think, is gonna win by like 15-6. That's my guess.
Holy shit!
Mm.
Oh my!
Hey.
He smashes so
No,
hard.
wait, I like it. I like the confidence because of the fact that I would win my bet.
I know. Here's the thing. If I'm being honest, cheating or no cheating, Grease has been really knocking
He's
it
so
out.
Good. So good.
Bro, I feel like he's been having his wife just pouring him random shit. Hey,
No.
Dave, help me out here.
I feel like he's been getting text messages from Matt Porter. What?
Okay.
Conspiracy.
When he gets 3 points this last round, it's going to be egg on the face for everyone. Me
depressing.
mostly.
Here's the thing. If Grease doesn't pull it off this time, was the whole thing a fluke?
I know, right? How
Maybe.
crazy would that be?
No.
Right.
Kyle just like dark horse coming out of the woodwork. Okay.
He can't. He can't smash records on point like every round.
Yes.
I know.
And then
not be a Never
is he in here?
Met you, but I
okay,
like
really quickly ban him out of here, and then I won't say nice things. Grease, you did okay. I hope that's well.
You did okay. Sean's the worst complimenter of all time. So
I'm gonna faceplant. No, you're not, dude. You're freaking calling shit like nothing.
But if you don't win by 7 points,
Grease, I'll give you $5 to lose.
Wow, that spread.
His pride is worth at least $8.
And
now.
nothing against Kyle. Like, so Matt was gonna involve me in the thing. So he sent me a message and he was like, "Hey, how long are you gonna be in the States for?" And I told him like, "Oh, I'm here for another like couple weeks." And so he was like, "Oh, okay, well I gotta choose somebody else then." And I was like, all right, damn it. I didn't know what it was at the start. He didn't tell me what it was, or I would have said, I'll stay here for 4 months. Well, actually, I would have gotten out in the first round, though, because it is so freaking hard. So Bubble Bath Bourbon says, wow, what a spread. And that's nothing against Kyle. That's just how good Grease is. Like, I would get 0 points.
Listen, it's just going on the amount of points Kyle has scored each round and the amount of points Grease has scored each round. Now everybody does have different whiskey.
Are we mods in this chat?
No. Stop. You're not blocking people.
Well, he's calling us functional alcoholics.
Listen, everybody's allowed their opinion, okay?
All right, fair.
Who said I was functional? Get over yourself.
Okay. He said we can't stop, Dan.
Can't stop what?
Drinking, I
Winning.
think.
What's up?
Being awesome.
But yeah, honestly, oh no. See, people in chat will figure it out.
Not even a man here.
Okay, Shayla, what time do you have to go? Because I don't want to accidentally hold you over.
Oh, you're totally good.
2 hours, so
you're totally good. Like another 5 minutes. We're fine.
Okay,
that's fair.
I don't want to take away from your next thing.
Oh, you're all good. No, we're just doing a Patreon hangout. It's this, but on Patreon.
Okay.
100%, by the way, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
We said at the beginning, we'll say it again. Thank you so much for having us. This is a lot of fun. We appreciate everything.
And expanding our horizons, because I have literally never had anything in front of us. So
no, not at all.
My goal. So no, thank you guys for coming on. Like, I knew you guys back when you were like wee babies, and now you guys are like the channel. So I really appreciate.
I think we're still there
at my little channel. This was so fun. So
now we got to send you a bourbon flight and have you on, and then we can do bourbon cigars or something like that.
Yeah, we'll definitely got to find out where to send you cigars, and then we'll send you some the cigar malt too from Delmar, so you can try it.
Oh, sure.
It's just
Just I can send you an email with my mom's address, and then you guys can just hand deliver them over there.
Yep.
Just drive them on down.
Easy.
Michigan to Washington. It's gonna be a long drive.
Quick trip. Day or two,
No, but this has been so fun. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you for doing this. You guys are just the dopest mofos in the world.
It was a fan time. It was a fan time, dude.
It was a fan time.
I literally thought I've been taking fish oil in 3 weeks. Solid 3. I've been taking vitamin D, vitamin C, no fish oil.
Rate D in the A. Yep.
And so I took fish oil. I thought, you know what? Here we go. Brain's coming back hard. Nope. You know what? It is what it is. My English is terrible. I clearly obviously can't speak another language.
I mean,
Amy, that was very kind.
You speak strokanese.
Took me a while to figure that out too.
Oh God. Amy Bohm just sent in a $5 super chat. Much love to Shayla and the Junkies. Heart. Thank you. Thanks, Amy. Appreciate you.
Cheers, Amy.
I feel like we gotta start throwing a dry week. Let people know.
Like public dry week?
Yeah.
I just went 4 days without drinking. 3. No problems. Didn't care.
Oh.
I'm not worried about, hey, it's
Well,
one person in chat.
I went to an event. They were like, free booze and food. And I was like, you know what? I'm here early.
You know what?
And I was like, how many tacos can you put on this plate for me?
100%. 100%.
That's awesome.
So,
yeah, what were you gonna say, Dan?
Are you only moving because of weather?
Yeah.
You don't have to share it if you don't normally share it.
Oh, yeah. You're good. First off, weather, because the weather is just awful here. And I like cooler weather and kind of rain. And I just thought, so I lived in Olympia, Washington. And that's like where I grew up my whole life. Okay. And it rains so much there that you get like seasonal depression because it's just cloudy for like 10 months of the year. And so
we went, what was it, 45 or 47 days without the sun actually being visible in Michigan. Seattle, and everyone was like, oh, we're real sad about it.
Seattle and Washington is known for being like that.
Yeah. So, I lived in Seattle for a while, and then I lived in Olympia most of my life, and I was just like, nah, I want to live in, like, the sunshine. And so we went on vacation here, and then we moved down here, and I was like, no, for 6 months of the year, it's, like, so freaking humid. Sure. And I get, like, sick. Like, I get, like, physically ill because I just can't handle it. Right. My body's like, no.
You could have gone to Las Vegas, basically, and had the same thing.
Yeah, so that's part of it. And then the other part is just, like, I love Scotch. So being over in Europe, I'll be able to get more things.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to go to Scotland like 4 times a year, and I can afford to do that in Portugal, but can't afford to do it over here. So.
Yeah, you're getting on a train and getting there.
That'll be so cool.
Yeah.
Because I've never been to Europe before. And that would be such a cool place to visit, like, especially if you're into anything over there, especially like Scotch and stuff, like it'd be so much fun.
We
might have to do a Bourbon Junkies in Scotland one of these years.
Yeah, someday.
I mean, you're going to be there soon. Let us know.
Yeah.
We made that happen.
We'll set you up. Yeah, I'll pick you up from the airport. I'll get you all squared away.
There we go.
They won't let Dan in. It's rough, but I mean, hopefully in the next couple of years they will.
Europe will let me in.
Yeah.
They're like, listen, he looks like an American.
He's wearing camel. Just let him in.
Yeah. He's got these weird shorts on.
That was awesome.
This guy doesn't like wearing pants. I don't think we can have him here.
What I'd like to experience in Europe. Yeah. Shayla, how are you super into coffee or not really?
I really like tea. Tea is like my jam.
Sure.
So apparently coffee is like good for your liver. So I drink a cup every morning, but I like force myself to.
Fair.
Yeah. But I think like that.
Shit, the only way we made it.
The freaking
apparently we're addicted to coffee.
Oak or whatever.
Yeah.
Bond or whatever. I think I would like that.
Okay, so what you got to do, and I don't know what coffees you've had, but you try to find different roasts. So there's like light, medium, dark, or whatever, right?
Single origin.
Try to find the different roasts, especially if you can find single origins from different places that are different roasts.
Okay.
Because coffee has this weird rabbit hole that's really similar to like a whiskey aspect, where
100%.
It's like sourced from different like family fields and like these really small farms, and like the different origins have different like notes, kind of like the different like parts of Scotland or whatever.
I would say it's like anything that you really enjoy. You can find a rabbit hole on that stuff.
I know, but
like
it's
similar regions and
right. Coffee's cool because you can actually like coffee has that weird, like it's in depth.
Yeah. Well, I put it to like tobacco. Like you can go back, you can find a certain leaf or whatever that goes to a certain place, and
like
they roll that.
Yeah, or whatever.
Like they will get leaves off a certain little farm. You're like, I really like that, and then you find the region that you like. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like coffee, you can go single origin. You're like, well, I really like Ethiopian medium roast, and you can find that.
But you might not have found, it's kind of like whiskey in the same way, where you might not find the whiskey you like, right, for a little while.
Right.
And you might not find a cigar you like for a little while, maybe ever, but you might not find the coffee you like if you aren't trying. Because the problem is like every coffee.
It's not Folgers.
All the mass-produced coffee is all this really dark roast, because dark roast is like this mass-pleasing thing, or it just tastes like burnt beans. But you like when you get light medium roast, you get like really floral sweet coffees. It's super, super interesting.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't think I've gone far enough down. I guess like generic regular coffee, like Starbucks, Pete's, like those sorts of things. Those are what I've had.
Yeah.
And I'm not like a huge fan. And I like coffee. There's sometimes where I really love coffee, but most of the time I just drink tea. But maybe it's just because I haven't found the right, like I haven't gone deep enough down the rabbit hole to actually know like what's what.
And sometimes you just don't like whatever it is, right? Like you might have like all of them and be like, this still is not for me.
Yeah.
What? I'll take my Earl Grey.
But it's interesting because like what I found the one time I was talking to Kyle from Black and White Coffee Roasters, and they're out in North Carolina, and they do some like crazy stuff. Like they're amazing, they're incredible. Black and White makes some like crazy single origin stuff that's absolutely insane.
Yep.
Oh,
and I was talking to him about it, and I'm like, "Oh, he's into whiskey?" And I'm like, "Are you into cigars?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Listen." He's like, I'm into wine, I'm into cigars, I'm into coffee, I'm into whiskey.
Oh, wow.
And he goes,
every rabbit hole.
He goes, what I think a lot of people who are into whiskey are into different experiences and different flavors, right?
Yeah.
And that's why like sometimes bourbon people go to Scotch and Scotch people go to bourbon because you just want to try something new.
For sure.
And he goes, I think what people find is when you're into finding new flavors, if you find that there are rabbit holes in certain places flavor-wise, you go there. Yeah. So a lot of people who like whiskey, like coffee, like cigars, like wine, like whatever, right? So
yeah, makes sense. Yeah, and I'm just starting to get down the cigar rabbit hole. Definitely I have 5 cigars. I own 5 cigars, so
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got pretty good access to good ones, though. Yeah.
Oh, Mike Baker just sent in a $20 super chat. He's the one actually that gave you guys the Glendronach, basically, because he sent me a sample of that. So
thank you.
And he's got a big old German Shepherd as his profile picture, so I appreciate
adorable. That. Yep. Great live. Glad I was able to catch it. Glen 18 is better than the rest, in my opinion. And in case you don't know, Portugal is one of my favorite places. Well, there you go, Mike. So we're just twinsies.
Kyle's in chat. Kyle just said flavor people love Kyle. Kyle Ramage is the
flavor
Kyle
people love flavor. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Flavor people love flavor. Yep. Yeah. Right. I think that's why we get into whiskey so much. We find that like cool singularity of like, oh, this one's so much different than this one, and I like these flavors and not these flavors, and Absolutely. So I just need to get into coffee, like legit get into coffee.
I think that's why all of us are obsessed with single barrels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because you're like, oh, I could get a different experience.
I found the best.
I can find a different one experience that's different than the other one, and they have the same label on them.
Yep.
Like, it's just that it's cool, it's fun, but
that's so cool. Full bath bourbon, variety is the spice of life. Okay, guys, we're 2 hours and 5 minutes in. I literally don't want to stop talking to you guys because you're so fantastic. But I have a Patreon hangout.
I get it. No worries.
Listen, you were the brains on this whole thing, and we can't thank you enough.
Yeah,
come to find out, a lot more than Dan thought. It was rough.
Oh, we're so dumb.
I can't thank you enough for having us on. I appreciate the hell out of the samples that you sent us. Yeah. They were fantastic. We'll send you. We'll hand deliver a package that we can do something. That you can get down.
For sure.
We'll do another live.
Yeah, I'd love to be on. Now you guys know. So, okay, just quick story time before we get off. So the first time I met these guys, like on video, like Dan called me when I first started my channel and talked to me for like an hour because he's just a G like that. But the first time I met these guys was on their, what the fuck was it? It was like subscriber hangout or something.
Sure.
I was so fucking nervous and my internet was so bad, everything was lagging, so I literally like couldn't even chat with anybody. And I'm literally not talking for like an hour,
right? And
then Sean's like, hey Shayla, so just trying to give me a chance, and my internet was so bad, I was so nervous. So I'm hoping I redeem myself a little bit and you guys know that I'm not a total fucking weirdo.
This is great.
This is fantastic. Yeah,
but this has been so fun. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
For being on. This was the freaking bomb. So I love you guys so much. Love the subscribers. Love the patrons. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. And I'm going to go hang out with my patrons and smoke more. Perfect. So yeah.
Have fun.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to end this, guys.
Sounds good.
Bye. Have a good weekend.